Oh, look at this. We're starting tonight's show with a horror scene of my camera. Look at that.
As is tradition.
As is tradition. Happy Halloween, everybody. Also,
horrifying.
Yeah, it really is. That's like that's terrible.
At some point, Beth managed to clone herself.
Yeah, there's two Beths. Look at this. Well, happy Halloween. Everything's broken. Why is there two Beths? Oh, I know why there's two Beths, because the last time Lake was in Beth's room. Yeah. The last time Darius is hidden because there wasn't a Darius. Look at this.
Your camera is even worse now that I just look more at it. That's
there's ghost me's as well. There's other ghost me's. There's ones here as well. It's the spooky, scary midget man. Okay, let me just fix these, because it will take me all of 2 seconds, because all I have to do, for example, for me is to go like this. There we go. I'm even facing a different direction. That's how broken it was. So, who else are we missing? We've got... Oh, yeah, Lake is definitely not Lake. There's Lake. Lake's now in as Lake. And Roach is no longer... Oh, wait. Roach is the big reveal, because you look exactly the same. As you were being covered. Yeah, I know. I didn't see anything change either.
Maybe a few more grays. This is Darius plus 10 years.
Many gray beards, okay? And I couldn't find one that was just a little bit of gray.
This is after the rest of the party's been TPK'd.
This Darius in his later years.
So yeah, to start off, let's talk about who's everybody dressed as it's Halloween. We've done a thing. We are in costume. I am dressed as Rick O'Connell from The Mummy, because it is a classic set of films, and I just you know, I love it. Right, Shane, who are you dressed as? What are you dressed as?
You're muted.
You're muted, friend.
We can't hear you.
We still can't hear you.
I forgot to unmute myself. Classic.
There you go.
Classic.
I am dressed as a privateer.
Ooh,
my name is Samuel Scotland.
Oh, you're actually going to be dressed... Nice. We'll get into that in a moment. Mordred, you are... What?
So I'm a Viking who is currently celebrating Halloween dressed as a British admiral. So I'm coming for you,
Okay, yeah, no, that's classic. That's
Lord
absolutely classic.
Mountbatten.
And
It's like halfway off.
Roach, who are you dressed as?
I'm Darius Renard of the Renard Company.
Very nice.
That's it. I have no other. I don't think nothing ever clever to do.
Yeah, fine, absolutely. Lake.
Well, I'm Craig Boone, first recon of the New California Republic.
Fantastic. Lambert.
I have lightning in my eyes.
That's it. You're just lightning man. Okay.
Power of Zeus. It compels me.
Sure. Ghibli.
I am Lizzie Miller with absolutely no religious affiliation at all, period.
Mm-hmm. And finally, Beth.
I'm V.
And why are you dressed like that, Beth?
Because today, here's the shirt. You can kind of see it's V's favorite t-shirt. Today is a special day because we are doing a special reveal very shortly for a special show that I have probably been bugging Midge for since 2020, like
Easily.
when we first got started.
Easily. Yeah.
Let me. But can we show it? Can we show it now? Can we show it?
You want me to roll the tape?
Roll the tape. Roll that beautiful bean footage.
Though much is taken, much abides. And though we are not that strength which in old days moved earth and heaven, that which we are, one equal temper of heroic hearts, made weak by time and fate, but strong in will, to strive, to seek, to find, and not to yield.
If we take this job, someone is going to get hurt. Not me, of course. I'm an effing delight. You do what you do, I'll do what I do. I'll keep the red stuff inside of you.
Buddy, we live in Night City. Just breathing can get you killed.
This sort of job? Bullets flying, people dying, gangers riding, corpos trying to take what they don't already own. Doesn't matter. For us, just another day at the office.
When the world seems bleak, you follow your heart. Take that stage without hesitation and give it everything you've got.
There's a lot more to this city than you'd think. You just gotta dive beneath the surface. People like me, we dive into the depths.
So Beth, over to you. Tell us about Cyberpunk.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am Beth, as many of you are probably aware of, and I am also a DM who does a lot of different stuff, but lately, Cyberpunk has been my vision, and bringing it to Component Cast has been a dream of mine that I'm finally being allowed to unveil. So yes, coming soon in the new year is going to be the Night City Terrors campaign, set in the TTRPG of Cyberpunk Red, made by our Talsorian Games. To tell you a little bit about it, I've got a read-in. Give you a hint of what this world looks like. The year is 2045, and the world is in upheaval. Climate migrants, collapsing economies, and revolution. The United States was not immune to these afflictions. The world's climate crisis has turned extreme as some cities are swallowed by rising sea levels. Drought has turned the Midwest back into a dust bowl. Rampant disease has flooded populated cities, killing millions. And bad economic decisions have collapsed the economy, leading to the starvation and revolt that killed millions more. And that was before the Fourth Corporate War killed even more millions. Most of America's survivors have crowded into a few cities, where many of them living in the ruins of the old world and the mega buildings and arcologies of the new one. The super rich and even a middle class still exists, but beyond the sheltered communities and their premium skyscrapers, over 75% of the American population lives below the poverty line, leading to skyrocketing crime, gang problems, and urban decay. A blight so severe that all American cities have their combat zones, in which the rule of law has been abandoned and the law of the jungle reigns supreme. This story takes place in Night City, and it is a world of the mega. The mega corporations rule Night City in all but name, the mega rich who rule the mega corporations. For them, in the middle class, that rapidly dwindling group of people who haven't been replaced by automation, the fruits of unbridled technological development are just within reach. Megatech beckoning them, youthful immortality, transhuman perfection, all run by an apathetic corporate greed that can satiate hungers both subtle and gross. A sea of consumer goods moves from mega corporations to mollify mega populations, squeezing the wealth from those who seem like they have none and keeping unrest to a simmer. Night City is just as mega. The poor are crammed into mega buildings, their frustration boiling over into mega riots, which are put down by mega violence. Most of the time, Night City merely simmers under the vid boards where smiling megastars advertise a world that is forever out of reach, lighting up night markets, street stalls, and the homeless sleeping in the shadows. But in this world, no corporation is invulnerable. Information wants to be free, and the street finds its own use for such things. All that technology and knowledge the corporations produce makes its way down to the streets somehow. Street punks steal it. Street techs figure it out, adapt it, and find uses for it that its creators never imagined. Street docs can even implant it into you. And from the street rises a new class of movers, born of the street, smart enough to see opportunity when they see it and fast enough to keep up with a world where entire bodies of knowledge are lost or outdated in a week. They meet the movers coming down from their corporate towers, where increasingly immortal executives look poised to hang on to their jobs forever. Both of them are tired of a rigged game designed to keep them down forever. And where the cybernetics flow from the corpse, it meets the punks on the street, and it creates something new. A cyberpunk. And the cyberpunks know, if the game sucks, it's time to make a new one with new rules.
Yeah. Sorry, I just got excited listening to that. Yes, so Cyberpunk Red Night City Terrors is going to be coming to the Component Cast sometime next year, so more information soon. But enjoy that teaser, which is also now over on YouTube and on socials. So if you do see it, please share it around. But you guys got to see it first. And thank you, Beth, for that amazing little intro. You had no idea, but I put like music tracks behind you and everything just then, and you know, I hope you enjoy what it sounds like when you listen back to it. But without further ado, I think we should get on with tonight's Halloween special. So, oh look at this. My screen is still set up to have Retbury in front of us. And that's totally wrong. We're you know what? You can enjoy Retbury for now. But today we take a move away from the world of Elendor and we step foot into a new story. A story about time. A story that revolves around different pinpoint characters throughout history. People that either time forgot, or time changed, or time, you know, remembered, maybe subtly incorrectly. And I think the easiest way to start our story is by talking to these characters one by one. And also allowing them to introduce themselves. At first, we go to a bright lit pantheon atop a large hill, the Adriatic Sea, wistfully just beating against the shore, and sat beneath an olive trees. On the island of Rhodos, we meet Feniadon. Feniadon, you have been sparring now for a couple of hours. You have just returned home from the Trojan War, and you have your family's artifact. But something about this place, something about the moment in which you stand just feels like the world isn't ready yet. And you look out towards the barrier between you and the rest of your life. What are you doing?
Sweating profusely after sparring for so long. Don't think I was using the lovely artifact that I have as a trophy passed down for many generations in my family. Just using a spear, a sword, and training basically butt-ass naked, because I'm Greek and that's what we do back then.
Yes. So, how would the annals of history describe you, would you say?
Curly, blonde hair, a picture of Alexander, who it doesn't exist yet for me. Bronzed skin, ripped muscles, because of course, and multiple scars across his arms, across his back, and a large one going down over his pec.
Mm-hmm.
They're healing nicely though. The Trojan War was tough. It was hard. It was a brutal affair, but We survived it.
You did indeed. And unlike many of your Greek compatriots, you made it home relatively quickly. No odyssey for you, no great journey. Just a return to the home life. We now...
Olives and grapes. That's what we like.
Olives and grapes. Suddenly there is a thud that appears from nowhere. It echoes throughout your eardrums and resonates around you. As if Zeus himself whacked a bell in your ear. Thump, you hear it again. Thump, and the image of your homestead in front of you begins to shake and pound. And we'll come back to you in a moment. The wheel of time here takes us back, and we scope out towards a not too distant future to you, where on the shores of what is now in the modern day Croatia, but then Illyria, we find a dreaded privateer, but one of ancient stature and one with a hatred of the Romans. Beth, would you like to introduce your character?
Chiseled features, weathered by the sea, a hardened expression that doesn't look anything like one might expect of a pirate of ancient times. Kind of a cropped short brunette colored hair and a very wicked looking peculiar blade upon her back. This is Pelopia the Sea Witch, one of the many daughters of Illyria, a pirate of the ancient world.
Yes.
Standing Captain Morgan style on the bow of a ship.
Yes, you stand Captain Morgan style on the bow of your ship. You've sent your crew ashore to gather supplies, and you stay back. In your last conflict, you took many a Roman life. And you look out across the waves. The air is calm. When suddenly you too hear a thump. This time it's coming from the jetty. It seems like the world in front of you shakes slightly. The barrier in front, you were just admiring the skyline as it begins to shake. For you, do you do anything? You're quite quick reaction, so is there...
I'm gonna leap back and get off.
Okay, you're going to leap backwards. Okay, we'll come back to you in a moment. We take a dip further into a different period again. Maneuvering further down the wheel of history. This time away from the away from the ancient past to an island so drearily drab on most days, filled with rain, but very cultured. We are yet still a few years before they'll all be drinking tea, but as we zoom into the British Isles, we zoom into London, and we see at a writing desk a bard, so to speak, a poet and playwright. Mordred, would you like to introduce your character?
My name is Edward Barlow, at your service. I am the foremost playwright, and let none disparage my good name in this way, of the British Isles, serving under Her Majesty, Queen Elizabeth I.
And you are sat at your writing desk looking at the most recent news articles, a new review of a certain Mr. William Shakespeare's new play Hamlet, which is roaring through the play scene, the theatrical scene of its day.
Plagiarism. He copied me.
He copied you. He really... You look out your window towards where the Globe Theatre stands. Just a few streets over.
Terrible structure. Horrible in every way.
Well, as you look out, the window begins to shake as if it is being hit by a storm or some sort of musical vibration from a distant place, but yet there is no sound. It begins to shake irrevocably.
I could get used to rooms shaking irrevocably with just the bass contortions of sound. An interesting concept.
As you contemplate this, we're going to extrapolate out back into the time of history, this time going much further into the past, way before the ancient Greek, way before the time of the Romans, to the warmth valley of civilization that was ancient Egypt. And we spiral into a temple, deep within it, in the embalming chamber. Blake, please introduce your character.
Rotaminti is a figure from legend beyond. At the moment, he is poring over a corpse, having just used pliers to draw the brain through the nose and prepare it in a canopic jar and ensure that the individual in question is going to find their proper rest, as only right for the pharaohs of old. He is wearing only loose wrappings about his frame, with the exception of a few accoutrements. A scarab-like medallion that dangles down from his neck, one that is on a ring as well. He is wearing this mix of brass and gilded helmet that takes on the appearance of a jackal-headed figure with strong orange eyes that peer out at what he does, bangles that are worn over portions of his arms, denoting that he is of importance in his pantheon, and a leopard cowl that sort of is worn over the front of his chest, a symbol of his position in this society. Standing behind him is a figure that is fully wrapped and wearing a black helmet, much the same as his, maybe marble or obsidian, it's hard to say, with their arms crossed and sickles in either, resolute like a statue, but something eerie about it.
And as you get to work on the latest prince of Egypt who has succumbed to a plague, and you begin the embalming process, you look up towards the door to this tomb. When the whole ether of the doorway begins to shake and rattle, as if Anubis himself is trying to break through back on to the plains above. And with that, we begin to wind back out, going across a great sea this time, to a long time in the future, comparatively, but still a distant past to those who would exist today, in a time of great skepticism and fear. We join as we zoom in to a small town in Massachusetts, to the bedroom of a young child who is sat reading a book. Ghibli, would you like to introduce your character in any way you wish to?
Yes, I would. I am Lizzie Miller. I am 14 years old. Your typical, Puritan lifestyle. I'm in a long black frock. My ankles are not showing. I am thoroughly engrossed in my book, reading by candlelight. I've got a hound at the foot of my bed, also all black, and I'm currently petting him with one hand while reading this book. My eyes are glowing black.
And what's the hound's name?
His name is Arthur.
Arthur. Ah, I see what you did there. So, and her name's Lizzie Miller, and the dog's called Arthur Miller. She's a Puritan. She's okay, cool, good. Just making sure people got the reference. So, Lizzie, you're sat playing with a doll of your friend, and you begin to wind the rope around its neck, as the door to your bedroom, the shabby old wooden door. Is it one of the mobs that has been plaguing the town ever since there has been talk of witchcraft? You don't know, but the door begins to vibrate. And as you stare at the doorway, we're going to zoom back out. And we're going to go ahead in time again to a not too distant future from you, sailing on a ship just off the coast of America in the year 1776. Shane, would you like to introduce your character, please? You're muted again, friend.
On the deck of his ship, you would see Samuel Scotland, a middling height man, very stocky, broad-shouldered, some long blonde hair pulled nice tightly back into a ponytail, wearing a nice feathered cap.
Mm-hmm.
And he's staring out at the horizon, watching his crew work in front of him.
What's the name of your
admiring
ship?
the sea. The name of the ship is called the Going Merry.
Hmm.
And that's because where we go, we always try to bring some merriment with us.
I love that. I really do. Everything seems to be going good aboard, and you take your leave, you hand over the ship's wheel to your first mate, and you go towards your cabin. You're about to pour yourself a drink when suddenly the cabin door slams shut and the windows in front of you begin to shake. And we zoom out for our final time to the most recent but still distant past, to a shack in the middle of North Dakota somewhere, in front of a small coal fire, oil lantern freshly lit, reading a recent edition of the paper. Roach, please introduce your character. I think you're muted, friend.
I was. I'm Grover Elliott. Later, he wouldn't call himself old. He's young at spirit, young at heart. But he's definitely up there.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of not, but lively, like a lively old guy. In that sense, scrappy. Dressed in kind of a lot of threadbare, kind of old clothes that he's got. A little light on money, so just the remnants of an old cavalryman's pair of pants and a duster. An old worn out kind of felt hat, a wide brim as he reads. A bottle of whatever he could get just on a table next to him, empty, as he reads slowly.
Okay. And as you're reading, your window begins to shake. And all of you, the shaking begins to become in time for you. Until finally, it breaks. Your window breaks. Your door breaks open. Revealing not what you thought, but into wherever you are, whether it be the room of your ship, your shack, on the bow of your ship, in the training area, an apple falls and lands at your feet. And in front of you is not the world you knew, but what seems to be a corridor. And you can all see this well-dressed individual, powdered wig. For those of you who know what a powdered wig is, the others, it's be white hair. Seems to instantly recognize you all, looking up and down, not that you're innately aware of each other right now, who then reveals to you and turns around and says, "Hello, everybody. My name is Isaac Newton. This is going to take a lot of explaining, but welcome to the Museum of Humanity. If you would all just step outside of your showcases, we can get to the bottom of this. I require you for a task." You all can understand this speech.
That was actually going to be my first question.
As the thing is, innately there is some sort of, you understand exactly what is going on. And I'm also going to share with you a map.
Where are we seeing this, by the way? Is this in Fantasy Grounds?
Yes.
Yeah. You got to search for his name.
I don't think you do. I think you can just double click, even if it's on offline, it'll put you in the right game.
You still need the password, though.
Same password.
You might need to DM that to me.
I gotcha.
You guys are on the ground floor. There's an image now searched. All of you. Who is stepping out? Is anyone stepping in across this threshold into this?
Smithy would step forward without hesitation.
Okay.
The figure trailing behind them very closely.
Okay.
Fenridon is taking up his spear and he's behind his shield.
Yep.
Just like.
Yes. No need to panic. I know this is all going to be a little bit confusion. A little bit confusing. Small girl, you can stay in there if you need to. I don't expect you to instantly help, but the rest of you all look like fine fighters. My name is Sir Isaac Newton. Visibly I'm
He's
Sir
Isaac Newton.
Yes.
He would be somewhat.
Yes, I'm visibly Sir Isaac Newton, but I hate to break it to you all, but you're not real. This is going to be a lot, so if you need to take a seat, please. You
What
are
did
in.
You put in this apple brandy this time? I have no idea.
I need to speak with my cook.
Your cook is all a figment of your perceived imagination. You are all pieces in a museum, and you have been brought to life by a strange
I take
magic.
exception to that, old man. That is.
This is a deception born of Dolos.
Just indignantly, with like all the sass of an adolescent, I just get up with my book and just start trudging past him, just like, oh, I'm not an able fighter.
Okay, as you exit, as soon as you step through, a wave a wave of like, it's almost like a sickening energy steps forward, and you look behind you, and suddenly your room looks very fake. There's all of like implemented materials, and now you're in this corridor of what looks to be a large sort of it's probably like a city hall kind of building. You might have seen one of those. That's like as close as you get. Possibly you were definitely not where you were, and the rest of you, as you start moving back, it's like it's Fenia. If you move forward, you look back. If you go through the threshold, you feel the sickening feeling too, but you look behind you, and there's something off about the trees. They're not of the same wood that they were as you entered. Again, if as you all move forward, the realm behind you looks similar to where you left, but not quite the same. And you are all in this cold marble corridor.
What strange deception is this? There is something wrong here.
The gods are playing tricks on us. What is this nonsense?
This one speaks the truth.
There are no gods. And I start flipping through my book looking for an answer.
Okay.
Who the hell are all of you?
Yes.
I am Rotamenti, High Priest of Anubis.
Roll Ralliot. Puts out his hand.
You, sir, over there
Fenridon
look
of
most familiar to
Rhodos.
me. As I'm going to point over to you, Mordred.
My name is Timothy Austin. It is a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
And you sound somewhat familiar. Pleasure to meet you. My name is Samuel Scotland.
Actually, it's Samuel. Just give a quick like a history check.
All right. Let's see. That's going to be intelligence based, right? History is.
I'm gonna say this now, Mitch. I love that we've gone full night at the museum with this.
Yeah, it wouldn't be a game made by me if I wasn't gonna deceive you completely. Welcome to Nerd for the Museum, motherfuckers.
I don't even feel it was an inception. It's just like, this is the most perfect way to do this.
Yeah, it was like,
this all came out from a 20-minute conversation. Mitch just got a new book, and he was like, "What can I do with this?"
Yeah. So for those of you watching at home, just a little peel behind the curtain. I allowed everyone in the party to pick either what class they wanted to be or what period of history they could be from, with no other information. I did everything else, and now, boom, they're a museum. Okay.
I just got lucky that mine tied into one of my favorite settings. Period.
I am Pelopia, the sea witch, daughter of Illyria.
You might have read one of his plays.
No. I gave a different name.
Oh, did you?
I did.
Oh, interesting. I didn't hear that. Sorry. But
Timothy Austin.
Okay. Beth. What were you saying?
I am Pelopia, the daughter of Illyria. And I do not know what you are, charlatan, but I will not stand for this insult. Send me back to whence I came.
Town.
I'm not a charlatan. I'm a scientist. Points to the ancient Greek in front of him. A philosopher, like Archimedes. Look, this is going to be a lot to take in, but there is some evil magics going on here, or as far as I can tell. And the guardian who normally protects us all has been kidnapped.
What has happened to Zeus?
Brendan Fraser.
What? How would you know who that is?
Would have been funnier if you said Chris Hemsworth.
Look.
If you don't know what we're talking about, don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
Wait.
Look, all of you, just take these. The individual in front of you starts handing out these paper maps, they look like, of... they seem to be of astonishing bright colors. Mordred, your character would be only hopeful to see printing so clean. Others of you
This is impressive work.
Rosaminti looks at, just kind of looks at it like, what manner of strange sorcery is this? This is so thin, yet the writing is pressed cleanly along the surface.
And the rest of you, for a moment, the entirety of the map in front of you, the words on it, it's in a language you don't understand until the letters extract before your eyes and change to a language you can understand. So for Rosaminti, for you, it's like the English text lifts off and hieroglyphics land on.
That's all Greek to me.
Quite. For Phineadon, it does appear to be Greek. But
sorry.
No, it's a good pun. It's a very good pun.
Dear pirate, I've only just learned me letters. Can you? I don't know how to read these maps. I don't understand. I don't.
Would you like to go over charts? Because navigation is so much fun.
Yeah. You can just point me in the right direction, and I'll just. You just tell me where to go.
What threat to be so severe that a child is required for this?
I am a young woman. Thank you very much.
You're a child.
I have sea lice older than you, lady.
Thinking about it, she's of an age that should probably be considered an adult for most of this party.
Yeah, my father's been trying to find me a husband.
She's like 5 years away from being
an old woman.
Yeah, spinster.
Timely death.
No, that's very true.
Could be the pharaoh.
Based on my own personal life, could I make a guess about how old she is?
She looks about 14.
Okay.
it's very clear she's a young woman. Well, look, I know this is going to be a lot. However, I'm not a fighter, I'm a thinker. And I require some help looking for the Night Guard. The Guardian. This Guardian, you may not realize it, but they patrol this building and keep us locked in our own worlds. I have had to break you out in order for us to help find him again. Because something nefarious is going on here. Some sort of figure has taken the Night Guard and is using... I'm not sure what they're going to do, but... it's never good. Normally only a few of us come to life. The powers here aren't always this strong, but for some reason, the entire museum has been brought to life.
Just to clarify, you want us to look for the guy that's going to keep us locked up in favor of allowing the person that let us out to reign free?
Yes, because the person who let us out is bad.
Is he a Catholic?
I don't know this word.
Followers of false gods.
I think it is of a false god much
Barbarians.
older than that. Barbarian, yes.
Barbarian indeed.
So you
Describes the Spanish quite accurately.
Our assistance to find this servant of Nefertis.
Yes, Nefertis, Hades, Catholic god, not Puritan god. The government? Look at you. Look at you, Grover. And the English. However you want. Whoever your worst enemy is, this person are worse than it.
I'm afraid to say half these words you have spoken to me are unknowable.
Nothing of this exists.
Exactly, I know. Yes, you're all gonna have a lot to catch up on.
Look, I just had the sun on my face and the spray of the sea coming up at me, and that was a beautiful sight. Okay?
Yes, and
why'd you pull me here?
Well, it's
I
because
wanna go back to there.
if you want to go back to there, you're going to have to help me. Because if you don't, that...
Oh, very well. Point me in the direction.
That place that you came from will be gone forever.
Yeah, that can't happen. I got a family to get back to. I just set out on a nice, beautiful voyage. Oh, it's going to be great. We're going to have a lot of fun. We're going to take down some of those British ships that are coming in. Going to keep our land to ourselves. Yeah, it's going to happen. And I can't wait to get back to that.
This is a language I understand, and I approve of it. I don't know who the British are, but if they are anything like the Romans, we will crush them.
Yes, these British sound very suspect to
about
me.
like 2 weeks from defaulting on that shack. It wasn't great.
So, if you need me, I will be here. And he points on your maps to the Cabinet of Curiosities. Myself and Charles...
So you're not coming.
No. I'm going to be conversing with Charles Darwin over there to see if I can get what's going on.
Charles who?
Charles who? Oh, is he that crazy feller? That one that thinks we all came from monkeys?
That's the
Catholic.
one. No, actually, is he a Catholic? No, I think he's firmly Church of England at that point.
We come from monkeys. What nonsense is this? We come from the gods, sculpted from clay.
This woman, she speaks the truth.
Yes.
Also, Darwin was an atheist.
Yes, yes, very true. No, but wasn't he raised a was he raised a Catholic?
No.
Okay. Sorry. I've got a lot of history tabs open because of the various rooms. Charles Darwin's biopic was...
pull up a tab too to see if I knew.
Non-conformist Unitarian, attended an Anglican school.
Anyways.
Anglican, okay.
Question: Did my dog come with me?
Your
Did
dog
Arthur
came
come
with.
with?
Yeah, your dog did come with you.
Okay.
Do I have clothes on?
If you put clothes on.
Does anyone have a toga for me?
Sir, you are incredibly indecent.
Also ripped.
But also, I can't stop staring. I've never seen this before. What are those dangly bits?
I'll take my captain's coat off and I'll go ahead
Oh
and
my
hand it
god,
to
you
him
can
and
grind meat on
kinda
that.
just drape it over him.
Look, if you need tools, I would definitely check these red-colored sections. That tends to be the military history. Green is nature, and then on the other floor there is another floor map. For those who are wondering, blue will blow all of your minds. Orange will be a bit more amenable to our ancient Egyptian friend here. And pink, that'll look familiar to you, Grover.
And what of the theatre?
The theatre, there isn't a theatre here. Well,
This
no,
entire
there is
thing is a theatre.
there is a movie theatre, as the night guard told me once.
A movie?
Yes.
We have to move in the theatre, but surely we just sit down and watch the play.
I need to do some math, and I don't have fingers to do that on.
Are you trying to work out if you know what a moving picture is?
1920.
I know when I was born, so I need to figure out, since I'm 66, what year I'm currently in when I got pulled. So give me a second.
You got pulled in 1886.
Well, it'd be 1909 if I'm 66. I was born in 1843. So yeah. Okay. Yeah. Moving pictures.
He's got it. I had to see it myself. Think of it as pictures that have been held up by magic to make move.
Oh, sorry.
We got a piano player in the background, and he's really Johnny.
Somebody, like an artist, took time to paint.
I mean, if you really want your minds blown, check it out. But
It's not impressive. I can do better.
Also, be aware that not everyone here is as friendly as I am. The Romans keep trying to militarize quite a lot of the regions.
The very mention of that, you could see that Polly just pulls out her very peculiar-looking curved sword.
Yes.
What are you?
Rome, you mean that tiny village on the peninsula?
Yes, there's this man named Octavius here that keeps trying to... Last I saw him, he was trying to get into the steel behemoth inside one of the other rooms. But they keep invading the other rooms right now. I would also wager that maybe trying to avoid certain points of the day. I would try and avoid some of the natural areas, unless you're particularly stealthy about it.
Where was it that you said that our minds would be blown?
Second floor, the blue areas.
Let's go to the second floor, the blue areas.
What is this that you speak of? Blue.
The color of the sea.
Green.
Sky.
Green.
I deserve this.
I feel like the sea would be better if we just dumped a whole bunch of tea into it. I really hope that happens someday.
What is tea?
Sounds glorious, but I don't know what it is.
Give yourself a couple of years.
Wine.
Wine? Why would you put this into the ocean?
No, I'm saying wine. I need wine.
That's
all I need.
About.
Well, I hear that the blue area serves wine.
Produces a bottle of apple brandy.
So, adventurers.
At this point, just plastic, I'm assuming.
Yes, it is just a plastic bottle. No, it would be glass with that one, but inside it is
like colored water.
It's colored water, yeah.
Take a sip.
The rest of you.
Yeah, it takes a while to get used to.
As a group, what would you like to do? Because you've got to basically investigate this museum now and try and find out clues. Is there any way you want to particularly check? Any places you want to go? Because not all of you are supplied either, as a thing.
I think some of us want to get our whistles wet first with a drink.
Indeed.
So we're gonna go head over to that cafe, right? You got some rum there, got some wine there. Heard a couple other things shouted out. Let's go get it.
The cafe, I believe, is non-alcoholic beverages. If we go to the blue area, it blows our minds because that is the property of alcohol.
Journey of the Great Beyond. That just sounds like we're gonna die.
Well, we never
familiar.
existed, so what the hell does it matter?
I don't know about you, but I existed.
It is fine.
I know what's going on here.
If any of you perish, I will perform the rites on your bodies.
That is most
Stay away from you.
My papa does not allow me to drink alcohol. He calls it the devil's drink. So I think I'll just go with you guys.
Good as time as any.
That man never tasted some sweet rum. The Caribbean, then.
The Caribbean. Is this a sea you are from?
Of a sort, yeah.
You're a pirate of the Caribbean.
We like to go by privateer nowadays.
These words are strange.
You would say?
The Caribbean, yes. I do. Sir Walter Raleigh, I believe, just returned from a place with islands with
Everybody's got Wikipedia pages open right now.
and also
It was not pleasant what happened to Illyria.
It's so great because the more you all talk, the more Rotamenti, like, he's wearing his helmet so you can't see his expression, but he's just looking around like all of these words don't mean anything, even with the forced translation, because none of these concepts exist for him.
Yes, where is this in reference to the Valley of the Kings?
But I do think that we should choose a path and then follow such path and see where it leads.
Well,
My
we're in a
vote would
place
be for
unknown.
the blue one, but
Should get a gun.
the gun would be useful, most certainly. There may be Catholics on our road.
I don't know nothing about that, but
There's something about you.
What is a Catholic?
They said it was a
an infidel.
barbarian. There was
A
another
false
word for a
speaker.
barbarian.
Barbarian.
They're Irish here, but it's okay.
Though in fairness, I
No,
also
I know a
consider
lot.
you a
They're pretty
barbarian.
nice.
So
They are indeed barbarians. They speak simply like bar, 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 bar.
Ba,
They
ba,
sound like
ba,
Romans.
ba,
I should kill them
Brand.
all.
They are very like the Romans. They even speak like them.
in my language, you have just said foreigner, 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 foreigner.
Yes, to be fair, Roman Catholic.
Doesn't exist yet because the Christianity.
I know, but it's got Roman in it. Either way.
Indeed.
Trigger warning.
Guys, where are you going? Please. It's a one shot. We've only got a few hours.
He starts walking towards the arms of the world.
Oh, you're going towards the arms of the world. Which path are you taking? Because on the map there are doors marked.
Where are we specifically?
You're in the Hall of Time.
The Hall of the House of Time. Cool.
House of Time.
Cool.
We leave the House of Time.
Roll credits.
Great job, everyone. One shot, perfect.
It's great.
So yes. Okay, so you're gonna which are you going out the right hand door or the left hand door? Or are you going?
Which
you're in
one
this
do I
hallway.
I'll go out the left hand door, like near the Lost Legion.
Page left.
Okay, you're going. Yeah.
Everything. Yeah. Yeah.
So
that,
you
straight down.
you exit into the Samuel Eddington collection, which, as you walk through this doorway, is a hallway lined with sculptures and paintings. And for some reason, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
All right.
All of us, or
anyone who left the doorway?
So just
I was following.
Okay, if you feel like you would be there to make that dexterity saving throw, it's a DC 12. It's kind of simple.
Yeah, I mean, you say that, but
feed it up.
Hold on, you guys get a little something here. Hold on. I have an aura.
Oh, you do. You have a paladin aura.
Yo, if you give me a +5,
it's not a +5. I think it's a +3.
Well, then I fail.
Unfortunate.
Like a boss with a 4, I still can't take damage from a DC 12.
And then what was?
Gotta love high level rogues.
Well,
fuck! I gotta make it for my thrall too, don't I?
Yes, you do. It's what you see. Those of you who pass manage to jump back into the hallway. The rest of you are about to get trampled as a herd of woolly mammoths charge down the corridor. You have everyone's next to you. Everyone's next to you.
All right, well then I get advantage because I'm a phalanx warrior.
That's true. You do.
Hey.
Okay, you also managed to pass through. But you move on through, and as these woolly mammoths charge down this collection, one of them just smashing through a Michelangelo as they go towards the end of the corridor and then turn right into the frozen world. And in front of you, you see this large hallway. There is this giant skeleton of an ancient beast in the center. There are other like bookcases and shelves because the Great Hall area is also like there's no like fixed walls there, hence the dotted line. But where the dotted line is, there's an overhang, and it is a large glass ceiling, a couple of stories high, and then there is another. It's like a ring around the top level. But you're heading towards the Lost Legion. Those of you who failed, by the way, you take 5 bludgeoning damage as you are trampled.
Take none. Ha!
Evasion, rogue.
Lapse in rogue.
Yeah.
Well, that was
by the
weird.
grace of Hermes, I avoided this beast.
As he stepped out and this is happening, Rotaminti just kind of held up his hand and said, "Beasts, you will stop," and then just gets trampled.
Yes.
As eloquent as your words are, I do not believe that such ruminations are enough to stop beasts of such
These must be the servants of Set.
No, I think I saw one of them. There's this World Fair I attended one time that they had something like this, I think.
I cannot get over that this is a Darius costume. I see Darius in that accent is killing me.
Oh. Either way. But yes.
Guard, you cur.
So you're heading to the Lost Legion, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Hall of Arms. Oh, it's the Hall of Arms. Arms of the World.
Oh, you're going
to the world. Are you trying past it?
Yeah, where I need to know your route because it changes who you're interacting with or who might stop
past
you.
the Lost Legion.
Yeah,
I'm going to peek into the Lost Legion door though as we go past.
Okay, the door is barred, unfortunately, and you see like a line of Roman legionaries like patrolling the room. One person dressed in a toga is carrying like a big thing of grapes, walking towards something out of sight of you. But are you just walking, or are you going stealthily? What's kind of the play here?
Not stealthily.
I've got the shield in front of me. I'm aware and ready.
Okay.
I'm simply strolling. This place belongs to me, for I am English.
Okay.
I walk with the authority of my god.
Okay.
I do not skulk in shadows unseen.
I mean, it's the West, so I own it.
Yeah. Also, actually, anyone who's studying the map, this building seems to be in a place called Washington. I think only 2 people here know what that is. No, 1 person. 1 person. Sorry, Washington's not a thing yet.
Time.
Yeah, yeah, that's true.
That's not me.
Wait, no, is there? Has Washington?
There's the Washington Territory. Yeah.
I was gonna say I didn't know if the territory was there yet in your time.
1909.
1909, it would be. Yeah,
it would have been.
It would have been. It was 1902, I think, isn't it?
Something like
Washington, D.C. was founded on July 16th, 1790.
No. Yeah, so
I would know what that is.
Would you
Burned
though?
down in 1812. Thanks.
You're
by
from
the way, for that.
1776. Yeah.
We were in the right.
But,
no. Yeah, you're right.
Washington's a person for you.
Yeah.
the inside of his head.
Yeah. Welcome
A
everybody.
military genius.
Welcome to everybody to wibbly wobbly timey wimey stuff. Yeah. So
Did you guys want to go in that room with all those bleak dressed men?
I will destroy them.
Okay. I'm gonna quickly roll some things.
Why'd you gotta go say that? We know how she feels about them.
I don't know who these people are. They're just not wearing a lot of clothing, and I've never.
Okay.
Aside from the guy with the eyes over here, I haven't seen
water on you?
anything. No. They do a lot of that where I come from, and it just never ends well.
I'm not gonna pry into that one.
I will break their legs and drown them in the ocean by binding them with stone.
Can I roll a history on that? On why she might be freaked out? Why they just are drowning people almost?
Yeah, sure. It's just, I mean, you don't know where she's from, so it's going to be very hard to see. But with that roll, but with that roll, you guys, you just start hearing. As a large group of monkeys swing down from the upper level of the museum and begin to harass you all.
Those things they came from.
Ah, damn, when did my crew show up?
In fact, Samuel, your hat gets taken.
That's not gonna happen. I'm gonna pull in fire.
Are you gonna fire at the monkey?
I'm gonna pull in fire. Nobody's touching my hat.
Okay. So roll an attack on your. Which one are you using? Are you using the sawn off? Or are you using the?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely. So would this be close then?
This would indeed count as close.
They're taking their hat.
There's my boomstick.
The 21.
It's a monkey.
It was a monkey.
I gotta make sure I do all this correct. So this is gonna be the 1d12.
Mm-hmm.
So that's gonna be 11.
I think D12 for some reason.
And then I got bully too.
Yep, you've got bully.
Which, once per turn, when you hit a creature within 10 feet of you with a range attack using a firearm, you can force the target to make a strength saving throw.
It's not gonna matter.
Dex.
Not gonna matter. So this what was once probably a stuffed monkey that's been brought to life, just the skin of the monkey just rips open, and then stuffing is just like confetti cannon into the sky. The other monkeys turn and just become ravenous. All of you are now being harassed by monkeys viciously rather than playfully.
Do I have a gun?
Can I?
You do have your gun. You can try to cast mage armor for sure. But these monkeys are all going to get unless anybody's doing anything, is now going to get a round of attacks as you instantly initiated combat with the monkeys.
Oh, I didn't realize that my character's 18. Oh gosh.
Yeah.
I think
to be fair, those of us who are from ancient times, we're probably younger than we think we are.
That's true.
I'm the high priest, most authoritative of my order. I'm probably like 20 years old.
The elder.
Are we rolling initiative?
No. Because you can do, but this is kind of a more they're gonna go, you're gonna go, because these things were not. They're not combatants. It's kind of a hazard that you guys shot at.
I'm gonna scream, enough of this, and I'm gonna raise up my shield, and I'm gonna use Gaze of the Gorgon.
On the monkeys?
On the monkeys.
You know there's a limit to how many times you can do that, right?
It doesn't say that, though.
I'm pretty sure there is, isn't there?
As an action, I could do it.
Okay. Okay. So the monkeys all do 1 damage to all of you as they just like begin to poke at things and prod at things. To those of you.
If any of them come within 5 feet of Rosaminti, he is taking damage at this point. His thrall just tears them to shreds. He can make 4 attacks around.
The thrall is just going and just destroying the. He's got these 2 sickles and it's just cutting up these monkeys. Yes.
Context check. His thrall, is it just a walking mummy?
Yes.
Yes.
It's a walking mummy with the head of Anubis on it.
Yes.
I feel we should have commented on that.
I was gonna leave it till somebody mentioned it. But yes, it's a mummy brought to life. There's also a dog with glowing black eyes that's following the little girl around, but we don't talk about that one either. But yeah, you see this Anubis-headed creature just is cutting swathes through the monkeys. Also, to those of you who have guns, you have whatever ammo is in your firearm. you don't have anything else. You need to try and find more ammo. So if it requires
one shot is what you had. You used it. Congratulations.
Yeah.
Saved his hat.
Yeah.
Grover did
Did
not
save his
shoot-
hat.
Grover didn't shoot anything. He got the butt of his pistol, and he's just fucking.
Falopia pulls out 3 daggers between the knuckles of her fingers and throws them.
Yeah. And like 3 monkeys just. It's like you just get impaled. Jubilee, is your character doing anything, or are you just?
Yeah, was I able to get off a mage armor?
Yes, I would say you would be at this point.
Okay, I'm just gonna sort of stand there and be like, ew, stop, they're so gross.
Okay.
And I guess Rosemary himself would have been chanting protective verses in Egyptian.
Okay, fine.
There's no real appearance of what he's actually done.
Sure. And the shield. What does the shield do? Again, Lambert, please remind me.
The shield is it's a ornate bronze shield with, on the front of it is a large head of a woman with snakes for hair. And as I call forth the gaze, the snakes sort of come to life. They're still bronze, but they sort of come to life. The eyes on the woman glow, and then a bright light shoots out from the shield, and all of the monkeys either pass the DC 17 charisma save, or they're petrified.
Okay.
If they succeed, they are still frightened.
What's the charisma save?
17.
Oh boy. They have a +1. It's the only thing they have a +2. Monkeys are quite charismatic.
Are they?
It's a 15-foot cone.
So every remaining monkey that hasn't been eviscerated by the rest of the group, bar one, just freeze in midair and then smash to the ground and smash into pieces. This one lone monkey hanging from a vine that it got from somewhere just looks at you all and runs and just goes and buggers off.
Well,
Can I shoot a firebolt at it as it goes? Just on its way out.
Sure. We'll quickly roll the attack.
Okay.
It seems that many of you have skills.
They've got AC of 10.
This is my family heirloom passed down to me by Perseus himself.
Perseus, indeed.
Not rolling, so that's okay. I'll just roll a d20.
Roll one in person.
Perseus-
If it comes to, yeah.
Would Perseus be a legend that the Illyrians would know? Like a legend,
Yes.
but it's
Plus
like...
Yes, you're
Nine,
Hellenic,
so-
so yes.
13.
She just pauses. You are descendants of Perseus.
Yes.
What is a Perseus?
I don't
My
know.
ancestor.
Ancient Rome and ancient Egypt, or ancient Greece and ancient Egypt were like about the same time.
No.
I'm from early Egypt.
He's
Okay.
early.
4000 BC.
He's
This guy's
from
cradle of
BC.
civilization.
I'm from before the pyramids.
Yeah.
I forget that Egypt was around for like 4,000 years.
Yeah.
So.
I would be
Technically,
vaguely
woolly
aware of
mammoths
what
actually
he
existed.
is, though.
The woolly mammoths actually existed still when he,
Yeah,
when he was
but not in Egypt.
Not in my point of the world, though.
Yeah.
I'm saying they were still they hadn't gone extinct.
They were
yet.
still not Coptic. What's the word? Believing in Anubis and shit. when I was
he's a
around,
high
though.
priest. Yeah, no.
So I would
Well, I
know of him.
suppose. Yes, because you're
I'm Greek, and this
you're-
is before
you're
Alexander conquered Egypt.
You're post Mycenaean Greek, so because the Trojan War is almost Mycenaean Greek period. So yeah, you are early ancient Greece, and then we've got Roman period full of So
Yeah, I'm 135 BC, I think, or give or somewhere in there.
Did you give me a date?
Well, being a scholar
Trojan
of-
War, I gave you just after the Trojan War. So
Being a scholar of literature and having just rolled a 12 on a history check, I'll start regaling the tales of Perseus.
yeah, go for it.
You know of him.
Of course,
know.
he is a character most well written about in the annals and the mythology of the early days of...
He's a mighty hero. He slew the Gorgon, and now her head rests upon my shield. Its power is within me.
Not a clue what's going on.
Did a
mythology
13 hit the
in the
monkey?
flesh.
A 13 definitely hits
what
the
is this
monkey, and
word,
then the running
mythology?
monkey just like it evaporates into flame. Okay, so you continue down the path. the corridor. You're kind of skirting the edge of the Great Hall, around the sort of. You see the giant. The giant. Well, I'm just going to use a term so you all understand, but the great beast. It's a giant triceratops skeleton, in the center of the room. And you also, if you look up, there are some metal beasts hanging from the ceiling as well. They look very familiar, Grover, to something that you might just have seen. I need to just double check my history again. Yeah. When was that? When was the first flight?
I'm looking it up. Don't worry.
Yeah,
1904.
Yeah, that's what I've seen. So I think it's You heard about in a recent newspaper about I've adopted your accent for some reason of the Wright brothers and their first flight. And these look like mechanical versions of that plane which was drawn in your newspaper.
Metal mechanical versions of the metal mechanical airplane that they used.
No, wasn't there wooden canvas?
Yeah, it was balsa wooden like canvas.
They still had metal in there.
Yeah, but these are completely
engine wasn't
metal.
made out of canvas.
No, true. Advanced versions of the Wright Flyer. Yeah, 1903 was the. Okay.
Yeah, 6 years ago.
Yeah.
It just got to me. that was in the newspaper I was reading.
You guys continued down. Any of you guys doing anything as you walk, or are you just trying to head down to the...
Go back to being stealthy, but she's definitely looking into the room with the Roman legionnaires.
Oh, you've already walked past that.
Okay.
But if you go the next room you go past, give me that stealth check, because there are Romans stood outside on point.
That's 28.
28. You're fine. But
God, I hope so.
The rest of you, unless you interact with them, they're not gonna look at you. But as you walk past the room and you can look to your right, you see a man in like purple robes, like a laurel wreath, armor, and with a sword out, going, "Behold, people! We have conquered the metal beast, and we shall use this war machine in our conquest!" And like loads of Romans going, "Ah!" as they all stand upon this like giant metal construction in the center of this hall on your right. But if you're not interacting, you can walk past.
Oh no! Pull up. He's drawing the sword.
Problem.
We should definitely kill them all right now.
No, we don't.
And she just sneaks into the room.
Okay. There is about 40 Romans in this room. And just to like, yes, Penelope wouldn't know this, but just so Beth knows, they are standing on a Mark 6 Land Raider from World War One, a tank. They're on top of a tank.
Oh, show them, Maz. What is that? What great beast did you stand upon? She heard them, heard Romans, looked in and went, oh.
Yeah, that kind of thing. The Roman emperor was stood on top of a tank. He is now... Are you interacting with the Romans, or are we...
Go look to the others.
If she's doing something, I'll fight.
I think we should continue.
No,
let's continue then.
I think we should continue until we can find our own great metal beast and thus give ourselves the advantage.
Are they good or evil?
They are the most cruel conquerors of the world. They rape and pillage and destroy everything they stand before. My home is under threat by them.
Can I do like an insight check to see if they would actually be good or evil, like per D&D stuff?
Sure. You do have a paladin with you as well. You can detect good and evil. I
will divine sense.
I got a nat 20, so I feel like
Elizabeth, your father, whilst being a cobbler, is still kind of has his passions, and ancient history is one of them. And he told you about the Romans and how they were a great empire that once spanned the old world in which your family left only 2 generations ago. You've heard of the Romans, and you don't know much of the details. You just know they were very powerful.
In regards to like good versus evil for my book, do they count as good?
Oh, for your book. There's a good chance they count as possibly evil.
Okay.
No, because their whole philosophy was be Roman or else.
It's a lawful evil. And Shane, if you divine sense, they are lawful evil. If you're detecting that, they're lawful evil. But also, so is a member of your party.
Small child.
do you wanna message me in private that information?
It's the small child.
The one with the dog that has glowing black eyes.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look down.
She's also holding a book that is just admitting pure evil.
Flesh, written in human.
I don't know if there's a bigger problem next to me or in that room right now.
Also,
life is probably not good either, considering what she does for a living. But
oh yeah. Also, Shane, just as a thing, because I forgot to put it on, you don't have in terms of being a paladin, you don't have a deity, so to speak, as you know, as in G&D. Your deity is the U.S. Constitution.
Oh, well, now I know who's behind.
Very
Do
well.
with that as you will.
You would pick up undead from the mummy that is coming
Oh,
with us.
that too. Yes, you would.
Oh, I'm gonna have to talk with this Isaac Newton when I get back. He pulled me in with a ragtag bunch of people here.
You know, sometimes ragtag bunch of people is what you need.
A mummy that may in fact be the strongest warrior of all of us.
Oh, I don't really want to mess with these scantily clad men. I think that, you know, you guys seem like you should really have some type of weaponry. I don't really know what you guys fight with, but you look kind of weak.
I have everything that is required of me, as does my thrall.
Crag Jorgensen.
I would imagine it doesn't groan like a mummy. This is a scent protector. It's probably dead silent to the best of its ability.
Okay. Way creepier, and yes.
Yes, that is much creepier.
I fight with my words and with my wit.
Did Grover just ask for a Craig Jorgensen?
Yeah,
that sounded like
okay.
That is the U.S. Army.
I know.
It just got out.
I know.
I knew that without looking it up.
So did I.
I know.
That's why I like commented on it. Okay, you guys progress on towards the arms of the world. You eventually get to the door. The door is open, and this seems to be a room filled with like cabinets and showcasing weapons from all over the world, all around time. There also seems to be one individual sat at the front of the room on a desk. They are writing in a book, and they look up at you. And says, hello. Do you have the correct requisition order?
Howdy, friend. No, we don't.
Yes, we do, and I illusion it.
Okay.
But it's like what a 14-year-old girl thinks what a requisition order looks like. So it's like a piece of paper.
Give
It
me
says
a
like
disadvantage.
requisition
Puritan
order.
girl too, so it's parchment.
give me a disadvantaged disadvantaged deception check. Also, I'll describe this character. In front of you is like a individual, red coat, sergeant stripes on one side for those of you who would recognize what that is. They've got a pith helmet on the table, Grover, you might recognize the Martini Henry that is like up against the desk. There's a little blue band. They've got a big like scar down one side of their face, gray hair, really curly handlebar mustache.
And a sock sticking out of their chest.
I should also like to cast friends on this individual.
Okay, you're casting friends. What's the
He
DC?
just
save on it?
turns towards the leopards and he's bringing his chest and says, "This is all the officiation I need."
So I got a 15 disadvantage.
You rolled a natural 1. So
Yes, I did.
No, I rolled a natural 1.
DC 17.
So I'm gonna open it to you guys. Would you like me to use that natural 1 as the save for?
Friends does not have a saving throw.
Oh, does it not?
No, Friends just gives you advantage on persuasion checks against the creature.
But they know that they've been affected by friends
after the spell ends.
Yeah.
Roach, your camera's broken right now.
Hold on.
It's just frozen.
Oh no, for me, he's like shaking and jittering, like
Percussive maintenance.
Oh, I see. Yeah, no.
Oh,
Okay.
like it was
So-
before.
Yes, like it was
No,
before.
Not that bad.
Okay, he rolls a 1 to that deception check. And he goes, he tries to take your requisition order, Ghibli, and it like disappears in his hand, but he's still looking at it, and he goes, stamps the air, and he goes, "It's better one than what the Romans gave me. Next, you can go in, child."
Thank you. They're with me. They're
I do
with
believe
me.
that was indeed a joint requisition order for the entire group here. I'm sure you'll be most beholden to the proper bureaucracy and the processes we have provided.
Give me a persuasion check, Mordred.
I give him like the puppy like little girl eyes like.
Next to your puppy that's just
And
giving
I have
demon eyes.
advantage because friends.
Mm-hmm.
In the meantime, if they don't allow it, can Polite be in the back working on a forgery?
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, remove a forgery kit.
15.
15. Okay, go on in. Please do not touch the Maxim gun or anything towards the back of the room as much. We're very limited on ammunition, and I need to be able to defend this place should the Romans actually turn around and attack.
I believe in you. You'll do a great job. And I clap him on the shoulder.
That's what they said about the Zulus.
Minty has just gone in without any further. Like once he showed his leopard shawl, he's just like, "I have all the right I need to be here," and just moves on without worry about how they respond to him.
Sure.
I'm just gonna hold up the letter marquee and just be like, "Yeah, I'm here. I have my rights to be here."
Do you not have a problem with the red coat in front of you right now?
That's a good point. Do you have a problem with the red coat in front of you right now?
He's giving me ammunition. Doesn't mean I'm not gonna use it on him in a second.
To be fair, you might consider yourself to be technically partially British as well, because you kind of.
In 1776, you definitely would.
Yeah, you're just a colony. Yeah, so I guess that wouldn't. Yeah.
Just a colony.
Yeah, but his god's the U.S. Constitution. So
yeah.
Yeah, but if it's in 1776, it wasn't really a revolution at that point.
True.
It was a tax
Constitution
dispute.
didn't exist in 1776.
That too.
America would never break free from their overlord, England. We're loyal.
You're
Just a little upset about the taxes.
You're just English citizens. That's what it is.
And the representation and anyway.
Either way.
I'm a woman. I don't get representation no matter what what my nation is.
Because you need to take it by force.
So, friends, what are you looking for?
Dark real fast.
Welcome to Halloween, where we talk about political ethics of the world. The real fear is our own past, or present in some cases. Fucking hell. Okay.
I'm gonna definitely get some ammunition.
Okay, give me an investigation check. As you look for ammunition that will work for your antique firearms.
Yeah.
Is there anything that like suits? Like, do I see any arms and armor that I recognize?
Give me an investigation check.
I too should be looking for, I would say, probably a rapier.
Okay.
18. Let's go.
Rotaminty was lucky that his items were, what would you call it? I guess part of his display.
Yes.
Because that was the intention, like with his degree, like because they were supposed to be symbolic the way they're wielded, but they're actual weapons. So he's just looking around. He's probably not going to take anything. Nothing here, like everything here is probably too new for him to understand. Like, and he's just like, this is just all shenanigans.
Rotaminty, you recognize the chariot, the bladed chariot, but that's about it.
Okay.
Yes, you can find a rapier. You can pull one from the inventory stuff, Mordred. That's not too hard. Right. Phoeniodon.
Were there any... Oh, sorry.
Were there any what? No.
Flintlock pistols.
Not on that roll.
Actually, at this point, it probably would have been Willlock. Okay. Rapier's fine.
Phoeniodon. There is an entire display of arms and armor that looks similar to what you know. In fact, there's like a whole display of what looks to be this individual who is labeled as King of Greece, but it's not a name that you know. It's someone known as Alexander the Great. And they have this large winged helmet and white sort of hoplite-ish armor. And you read this King of Greece from Macedon, who
Macedon.
Macedon, I know this place. Those barbarians.
Not Macedon, but
Macedon.
Anyway, no, Penelope knows him because she's post Alexander. Actually, she's relatively fresh history for her.
Yes, you know who Alexander is, but the Greek in the party does not.
I know this name. It was a conqueror of the old world. It said he traveled to the lands of the Indus.
I know not of this place. He must have gone on a mighty odyssey, like my ancestor.
Yes.
I'm going to take the linothorax and the helmet.
Okay. I'm glad that you actually personally know the term. Okay.
Naturally.
It counts as medium armor. +1.
It's what I already have, but I came naked, so I didn't actually bring it.
Yeah, essentially.
Now you just got armor and everything else is floating in the wind.
Rover and
he's
Samuel
Greek.
Scotland. You two
With a tiny penis,
naturally
as
gravitate
is natural.
towards where there is a culverin sat on the side, as well as a showcase of like ammunition through the ages. And you guys can scrounge up enough bullets between you that will, you got like probably about.
Grover's just going through short colt, short colt, short colt. Damn it, short colt.
The bag of musket balls, and then Samuel grabs those as well. Like it's like you get enough for about probably like 10 reloads each.
Jesus.
No, sorry. No, for you've got a 6 shot, so you've got like 2 reloads. But I'm talking Flintlock over there has only got like 10 shots.
And can
Sawed
I
off
find...
would have like 5 reloads then?
Yeah.
Okay.
And can I find a rifle
I am
familiar with?
You can roll again, I would say, if you're looking for a rifle that you're familiar with. Sammy, also just as a note, your shotgun isn't a shotgun; it's actually a blunderbuss. But just for like historical purposes. But yes.
Yes. Yeah.
You've seen a lot of rifles, but you look at them and most of them are like plugged.
What the hell? Why would you do that? Why would... Just like looking at this perfectly good sharps. Why?
It's like you even see some bolt actions as well. Like, because you're 1906, you would have seen and you're like, oh.
Technically, I know what a Maxim is too.
Yeah, it's what I'm saying.
1884.
Yeah, yep, I know. You know what a Mosin is as well.
Those Russians know what they're doing.
They do. But yes, there are also blades and stuff. Is anyone else looking for anything? Ghibli, are you gonna try and smuggle a knife or anything like that?
No, while everyone's looking at these weapons, I feel strong enough without it. I'd like to flip through my book and use the Dark Lore to see if I can figure anything out about what we may be up against, like based on what Mr. Newton has told us about what we're fighting, the Dark Figure and stuff like that. So I have advantage.
You do.
I double my proficiency bonus on the check is what I do. So
So give me a history or religion check, whichever you prefer.
and then we're gonna add a +8 to that.
The darkness of the book. Smoke surrounds you, and you just hear in your head, Child of the night. You sense for questions and answers which only I, Beelzebub, can provide. The evil that lurks here is one from long before even I graced you. The creature that threatens you is looking for an ancient artifact to bring back a disciple of an old god. And that's what you get.
So I just learned a little something from my book, everybody. We need to find this artifact. That's what the creature is looking for. And apparently it's a really old demon or something like that. And he wants this artifact to bring a disciple back. So if we could find the artifact and maybe stop this guy in his tracks, then I think, we kind of, stop him.
Then I may return to Rhodos.
It's a very Californian Puritan that you're using.
Yeah, I lost it. I lost it. Can't do 14 and 1600 Salem, Massachusetts.
She landed on the other side of the country.
A Mormon from Deseret.
Yeah.
I went more sassy, less massy. You know what I mean?
Oh, wow.
Oh, my lord.
Where is this item located? This artifact?
I don't know.
Your book does not have this information?
Well, so actually the book didn't tell me. It was actually my Dark Lord. And, he's a little cryptic sometimes,
Ah, you are one with Hades. I understand.
Hades? No, I love him.
Yes. Turns around and walks away.
Is your Dark Lord a Catholic?
No, we're very anti-Catholic.
Then we're on the same side.
Using this word, Catholic, what does this translate to?
So I understand
Is this some bastardized version of Bastet?
Most likely. Imagine the most evil, treacherous followers of one of your gods.
Ah, Set.
Then the Catholics are set.
Then they shall be put to the Kopesh.
The Catholic in me is laughing like this.
Same.
They kind of believe in no fun allowed. That's kind of their main rule. There's no fun allowed ever.
Says the Puritan. Sorry.
I was gonna say the Puritans were like, they got kicked out of the Catholics for being a little too extreme.
Yeah.
To be
All
fair,
of them.
her fun
No
is,
fun allowed.
Her family's fun is praying.
And hard work.
And hanging around.
Sometimes we get to stand on a bucket. So, friends, you're in the hall.
I'm starting to remember a lot of history lessons for some reason. It's starting to really come back to me.
So, friends, are any of you doing anything else in this room? Is there anything you...
Can I...
Yeah, I'm gonna start looking for weapons. Oh, sorry.
Well, I was gonna say, can I also just find a Derringer?
Give me another investigation. Beth, go. What do you want to look for?
I'm looking for more knives and swords, just to see what might be interesting too.
You can find all sorts of shapes of knives and swords, but if you're looking for something like fancy, that will require an investigation.
I am looking for... if I could find the name of the bloody weapon. Sorry, I have to look up my PDF real quick. And I closed it because of course I did.
I have a question. When we walked past the hall with the Triceratops, was there a T-Rex skeleton in there by any chance? Or
No,
just a
giant Triceratops, yeah.
Unfortunate.
Are you kidding me? We're going to have to fight that probably. It's not there for no reason. And I know Midge.
It's loading up now, but it's a specific sword that my subtype uses to gouge people and get them the deduction to their AC.
Oh, right.
You're talking about like a rondel dagger or something?
No, she's looking for a... what's the Illyrian blade?
It's loading. This PDF is going
I know
really
what you're...
slow.
You can roll an investigation at advantage because you're looking for something very specific and it's to your background. Grover, you find Derringer bullets.
Are you talking about a Seeker?
There was just regular bullets. I know you're British, Mitch. Those are just regular bullets.
They're smaller. They're smaller.
No, they're 45s.
Do they take 45s? Okay, fine.
Yeah, but they have one. That's what.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. I'm thinking of the four-barrel one.
Pocket pistol.
Oh, I was thinking of the four-barrel one, which uses like a early 22.
They usually use 38s, the 4-barrel ones.
Fine.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
They're
You find a case with bullets and like an impression of where one was on a cushion, but it's been taken.
God damn it.
And yes, you can definitely find one, Beth. With that roll, absolutely.
Yes. Okay.
You can have one at +1 with that.
Okay. Thank you.
But yes, unless there's anything else you guys want to do, where are you going to go next?
I said that like 30 seconds ago.
I wouldn't mind finding some light armor. Just
okay.
Something which is a bit better than a puffy shirt.
Sure. I mean, there's a load of like there's like a little display with like roundheads and cavaliers, like their uniforms on like mannequins. You could try and take a breastplate from one of them.
I did.
Are breastplates light armor?
No, they're medium.
I can't use it then. It needs to be light.
Does it have to be light? Okay. Give me give me another investigation check. We can try and find you like a Gambison or something.
That is a 10.
Yeah, you can find like a light armor base from the book if you just input the stats.
Leather armor.
Yeah.
Cool.
My sword and spear would be made of bronze. Can I like find an iron replacement?
Do you know what iron is?
I like my brown sword. It's great.
Again, you found armor, but I think you would, you know.
Is that an increase to the AC that's on my thing, or am I already correct?
You're correct for holding your shield right now.
Yeah.
I think it would be one more.
Okay, cool. Because I can't add any items. I can't find any.
Yeah, no, hold on. I'll just make. Oh, that's 45.
I'll take that though.
I
at one point I had an AC of 62 there, I thought.
Yeah, you did. Okay. So, you have visited the arms of the world. Where are you heading next?
What did that fancy lad say? What do you want us to do?
We seek to find that which has imprisoned the Night Guardian, the servant of Nefertis.
Right.
That guy's here looking for an artifact. So if we could just, I don't know, where do they keep an artifact in a place like this?
I don't know. We should ask the Englishman.
What? Because we're familiar with museums? Is that what you're going with? Are you saying taking people's stuff is our pastime? Is that what you're going with?
Yes,
Not at
exactly
my-
what I'm aiming at.
I'm pre-Empire, so
Yeah, he's
no.
pre-Empire.
I don't even know what a museum is. Probably.
There's still a Scotland where he's from.
I mean, technically, there's one now.
Here on the map, there says there's a cabinet of curiosities. Might this artifact be such a curiosity?
That's where Isaac said he was going to be.
There's 2 floors,
That is
remember?
true.
There's 2 floors, remember, friends.
The other one is the Battle of Shiloh, and then the history of the Ironclad. Ooh. I remember that you wanted to go and face down Octavian, and he had that beast of metal. I wonder if the Ironclad is a bigger version of that.
What is an ironclad?
I don't know, but I want to find out.
Then shall we make our way to the secondary floor?
It's a ship of death.
Your inner Zep is showing.
Like a trireme.
Quite possibly.
And those great
I do not
Venetian
know.
ships.
If there is a ship that is on this landscape, I shall be the one to navigate it.
I want to point out, we're on land.
So is Octavian. We were
In a
simply
land of
crushing
magic,
beneath the weight
does
of
that
ours.
matter?
Madam Sea Witch, would you not be burned at the stake for even attempting to try to take control of a ship?
I would kill any who tried.
Curious.
Oh, I know, Salem. That's where.
I
you're
want
from.
her on my
God
side.
Damn, that's annoying the shit out of me.
Yes.
Is that bothering Roach or has that been bothering?
No, I'm not an idiot.
So,
Grover, though.
you're going to try and find a staircase, yes?
I do believe so.
We could honestly just backtrack to where we started. There's a staircase right there.
Yep, there's
We
also
could
some
just ask
staircases in
those
those
Roman
main
fellers
halls.
going on.
You've passed a couple of spiral staircases in that main hall as well.
There is a staircase by the large beast. I do not know what manner of beast this is.
It's a dinosaur.
Is that like a chimera?
It is the kind of creature that your ancestors would have slain.
I believe so. This seems like something my great-grandfather Perseus would have loved to
Well,
find.
don't worry, they've been dead at least 1,000 years.
I believe that it existed mere 50 rotations ago. I don't know if I would know what a rotate. Never mind. I don't know what a. Yeah,
Yes! Yeah, no,
You
that
would
was
know what a year is.
ancient Greeks worked out
Yeah,
the
but
world was
Trojan Greek,
circular.
that's another like 1,000 years.
Yeah, oh fuck. Half this party are flat earthers.
Yeah, I think I am.
And one of us is convinced that a god carries the sun across the sky. So...
Two of you.
Yeah, no, I'm
2.2 of us.
Oh man.
Maybe more. Fair enough. Yeah, we keep debating where we're going.
There are stairs here. We can make our way up the stairs from this point.
Well, if anything, Grover's just looking at this map, we should avoid the Hall of Disasters, because that doesn't sound fun.
It's like what swallowed Atlantis. A disaster. Monumentous proportion.
I read a little dime store novel about that. It was very interesting. Atlantis.
Not to be
During
confused
the
with
war that
Atlanta.
I've just come home from, a great disaster shook the ground and crumbled the walls of Troy itself. After that, we had no chance, and I had to leave this place and return home to Rhodes.
So, yeah, let's go up the stairs. I think we got one right next to us.
Excuse me.
Okay.
Excuse me, little miss.
Yeah.
Do you have a description of that object? 'Cause I might be able to help.
Well, it's an ancient artifact, and I believe it's evil, and it can be used to summon a old ancient evil. I don't know what it looks like, really. I just know it's here.
Okay.
Very helpful.
If we can get a description of it and make me familiar with it, I'll be able to find it.
Okay. I don't I don't know if I can ask again.
I know. What
Maybe
does it say? What does it say if you can ask again?
It says I can just keep doing it. It doesn't have
Yes,
like
it
a
does.
yeah.
But
So,
things
I
may
mean-
happen because of what this item is.
So, but for right now, I think I should keep my head out of the books. We're going upstairs. It'd be very dangerous to read while climbing stairs. You know, gangly 14-year-old legs and all.
We
Indeed,
do seem
in
to
such
be
comedies of
oppression of time, we should be more urgent in our acting.
Which is my way of saying, we only got 2 hours to finish this, guys. We got to move it along.
Onward.
Up the stairs we go.
Okay, you climb the stairs. It's a spiral staircase, and yeah, there's a lot of weird things. Just like as you guys like pass the stairs, you guys walk past. Like as you get to the top, a group of cavemen walk past, with these weird white glasses on with like a blue and red colored lens, and they're like walking around looking at the room.
Catholics.
Hittites.
They ignore you, and they seem very confused at what they're seeing.
Nobody's got manners anymore.
Yes. Where are you guys heading? You at the stairs? You at the bottom left staircase on this on the top floor.
It just said that we need to move along, but the second we go upstairs, and Rodamenti sees the mysteries of the ancient world, I imagine he can see into that exhibit, and that's something you said. It seems familiar to him. But stepping in there, considering how early in Egyptian culture he's from, technically, even though despite that's the mysteries of the ancient world, is that the future for him?
Some of it, yes.
Yeah. Pyramids there. You don't know what the fuck those
He's
are.
pro-pyramids. He could, like, I imagine for Rodamenti, the most recent thing that happened was the construction of the Great Sphinx. Is about where he's from.
Yeah.
They got the one.
But the Sphinx will be there as well, because that'd be a pretty.
Yeah.
There's a diorama of the Sphinx there. But for you,
So
for
he
some
just
reason,
looks into
all
that.
the features are really weird as well, Rotamenti. You look at them, there's like the nose is missing. It's like really like morphed. It looks nothing like the beautiful Sphinx that you saw briefly after its completion on a visit. Visit there.
They probably stripped all the color off too.
Yeah, there's no
He just
vibrant colors.
Shakes his head in disappointment of what their appearance of what he believes is true, but he won't mention anything just so we keep moving along.
Sure. I like also the mysteries of the ancient world is like the entire wall there is like glass panes, and it is just tables of and like Grover, you'll know what cardboard is. So there's a lot of cardboard cutouts of like things, but there's also artifacts strung in between. And like actual exhibit tables.
Cardboard cutouts of an Egyptian.
I feel like
Yeah.
So, depending
Can
on my
I
understanding of
find
this, is this the exhibit that he would be from?
No, so you're all from like this essentially. It's called like it's like a walk through human history. So it starts at the and then it goes and then it's like little scenes of each one because because you're in America and it's like this is the American
He's a depressed single man in a shack drinking beer. Why was he? The
Great Depression.
Okay, so just
The Great Depression is a great answer to that question, actually.
to extrapolate. So magically,
1909.
you're from your own worlds and it's perceived differently to you. So you exist in that world, but actually you're an exhibit. So actually, when you stepped out, it was like going back a bit to the to what happened with the Indians as a scene.
Right.
Yeah. So yeah.
You from there, feller? He's like, pointing to the Egyptian, like pointing to the pyramids and the Sphinx. That's where you're from, right?
Much of it seems familiar, but much of it is wrong. Something has damaged the representation of the Great Sphinx our pharaoh created.
Yeah, I don't know much about it. My sister likes to paint, so she's got the mummy brown, and I learned about that. That's about all I know.
I fear what you're witnessing are the ravages of time.
Time. But this is No, this has not been here, but a moon.
Could also be evil. And I put my book on like a stone, and you see as it starts to crack and like flakes of dust come off, and I just like pick it back up, like whoop.
Okay. So you guys, are you guys heading into the mysteries of the ancient world, or are you guys going to history of the Ironclad? Where are you going? Oh no, you're kind of you're viewing it from the outside because it's like a glass.
So we came up right next to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this artifact we're trying to find, is it ancient?
Yes.
Then this would seem like a logical place to start looking.
I was going to cast. I was going to cast Divine Sense since I was able to tech evil from that book, and it's an evil ancient artifact, and we're by Mysteries of the Ancient World. So I was going to see if I could sense out an evil artifact coming from that area.
Go ahead.
And I too would like to cast Detect Magic.
Oh, okay.
I would like to cast Ripped Muscles.
Rhodaminty's moderately ripped himself. He's not muscular, but he is toned beyond belief.
Have you guys seen Imhotep from like the movie? That's the vibe I'm getting. Yeah.
Damn right I have.
Yeah. Sorry, just to reference what I'm dressed as again. Like
churning butter.
Everybody in that film is oddly attractive. It's kind of creepy.
Yeah, no, it's like the Mummy as a film franchise is most people from the 90s bisexual awakening as a thing. So also anyway, moving on. Okay.
My writings rip William Shakespeare a new one.
Then if they point out that it is an ancient artifact, and the artifact is labeled as the ancient world, then Rhodaminty will just say, then perhaps my knowledge of this land might aid us in our search. And he will go just to move inside that
you
that
can
exhibit.
move inside. The detect magic pings basically half the room. Most of these artifacts seem to be magic in some way. And to add to that, about half of these items that are like strewn around in exhibits seem to be evil as well. Funny that.
I'll check my book again.
That's magic. That's magic. That's magic. That's magic.
I'm gonna every time he points at something, I'm gonna like kind of get closer to it.
Does your shield ping as evil? No.
It's the Gorgon's head.
Yes, but it's made by a good character.
You use it for good.
Yeah.
Of course.
Balance is neutral in that.
Yeah. But yeah, that doesn't ping as evil. But like, some of these cursed objects, might. You're going for the book again, Ghibli?
Yeah. I'd like to see if I can read more into this artifact.
Sure, go for it.
Is it history?
Yes. Or religion.
Yeah.
Bardic inspiration before we do it.
Oh, okay.
What D is that for you?
We're learning more about what people are. Slowly but surely.
What, the British playwright that I described as a bard is definitely a bard.
Yeah, okay.
D8.
D8.
D8? Okay, I'm going to add that. And then I also double my proficiency. So that's a 28.
Child, you draw close to where the thing lies. You are looking for a helmet of an ancient demon from before Christianity. You are looking for the helm of Hades himself. There you go.
Hey, you were right. It is Hades. I'm looking for his helmet.
The helm of Hades?
Yeah.
I've heard of this powerful, evil artifact.
How serendipitous.
Is Hades here himself? Hopefully his brothers Zeus and Poseidon will come to aid us in defeating him.
Just in the ancient world section, is there just a cutout of like Hades, but a cartoon character kind of Hades?
Yes. Disney Hades.
It's
or like one of those photo things you could put your face in.
Yeah, it's
no, here, bud. I mean, I think.
There's one of like the 3 Greek gods, and then like Hercules in the center, and you can put your face in Hercules.
It's not like their arm walk.
Yeah. It's exactly that. But as you guys step into the mysteries of the ancient world exhibit, we're going to go ahead and take our midpoint break. So we will join us for the second half of this, where Maybe they will find out the mystery of the museum in the House of Time.
hot sauce.
I'm trying to find the scene to transmesh. There we go. I couldn't find the scene because I've renamed them all for this. Right. Welcome back, everybody, to the second half of House of Time, our museum adventure. The rest of the party have just entered the Hall of Ancient Mysteries. Sorry, Mysteries of the Ancient World. So, you have just been informed by the scary little girl that you are looking for the Helmet of Hades. How would you like to go about this?
How many helmets are there in this room?
About 7.
Do I recognize any that are like clearly like Hades? Because I would know what he looks like.
You would know what he looks like, or you would have an idea of what he looks like.
We're Greeks. We love our statues, and Hades isn't just inherently evil.
No,
he's just the Lord of the Underworld.
He's not a very prominently displayed deity.
No, but I will have seen, like, I've learned about the gods, so I'll have been shown pictures.
A history check.
He's the
How
one
is it a
Greek god
history
that's...
check? It's my present.
I feel like he's making an argument for
because there is no contemporary check.
Fine, okay, or a religion
I'll take a history
check.
check though. Anyway, I got +5.
I was looking at your character sheet and I was giving you another.
14. Nice, Midge.
Temporary check.
There's been so many depictions of like the Helm of Hades, like on like the sides of urns and vases and statues, that it could look like anything.
So we're looking for a helm approximately a size to fit a head. Good to know.
Would it be a helm with 2 L's, like a hell?
This isn't another play on words where it's like it's actually a heart mage. We're looking for a stag. We did that already.
Grover just picks up the nearest helm and like looks at it, like checking it. Like, I don't know what it is. So
roll me a d10, please. Let's see which one you pick up.
Cool. Right.
Was that one evil? Did I divine
We
sense
beat the
evil?
mission immediately.
Yeah,
guys.
we're about to find out.
Work. That's a natural 1.
Okay, Grover. Grover, you feel compelled to put this helmet on.
What does it look like?
It's pretty neat.
Does it fit?
You feel compelled. Give me a wisdom saving throw. You feel compelled to put this helmet on.
A bonus.
You get a.
Can I persuade him to put it on?
Hold on. I didn't check my. I think I have something. Stop. Hold on.
That's a 2.
Hold on.
Grover.
I need to check my thing. There's a lot of rules for this class, okay?
Yeah, there are.
Okay.
Well, I gave it to you very early.
Yeah, I didn't read it until today. I know there's one that lets me do
Damn it, boy!
something
I
here.
spent money on you.
Midge, the pot is calling the kettle black right now.
I spend 1 grit point to make that check with advantage. More
Okay.
lucky.
Go for it.
Of course, you get grit points again.
Not that lucky.
It's a +2. It's +2. So that's
Indomitable?
an 11.
So
No, it's not that good.
Grover, you put the helmet on,
Neat.
and suddenly Grover puts on this this only a few of you would recognize this as like a bassinet helm, from like medieval period, and Grover, your alignment shifts to lawful evil.
Why do I get the sneaking suspicion that like this is the helm of Vlad the Impaler?
Yes.
Like, I don't know why. That's just like the feeling that stuck on the back of my neck there. I'm like, is he about to start stabbing people?
It's got an inscription on it. People, who's Morgan Le Fay?
And fucking Lake beat me to the punchline.
That's right.
Okay. You now have the uncontrollable urge for human flesh. So we'll get to that if you cause anyone to bleed. But
I've been through a lot. It ain't the first time.
Okay.
I took the Oregon Trail.
You also get a +1 to your AC.
That's totally.
Can I
right with that.
insight to see like that he put on an evil helm and it made him more evil?
Yeah, sure. Give me an insight check.
Looks really good.
Yeah, he looks
Thank
more
you.
evil. At least he looks more evil with that helmet on. Yeah.
I feel okay. This seems like a good idea to continue doing what we just did.
I would say that this is a terrible idea, and that only people with the wit and intelligence of one such as William Shakespeare would do such actions. I am sorry to have disparaged your own name in that way, but I will be using from now on counter charm to give advantage against charm effects for everyone in the party.
Okay,
I'm glad you did not choose to do that when I was at stake here.
I would have, but then he used grit, and I thought it's advantage, so yeah.
So, depending on where we are in this world, can Rhoda Minty make a check to see if he identifies any of these other helmets?
Sure.
Religion or history?
Take your pick.
Cool, they're both the same, so I'll just roll one of them. And I'll even throw a d4 on top of that using my Pact of the Talisman.
There is one that you definitely notice, which is the Helmet of the Kings.
22.
So yeah, you definitely notice the Helmet of the Kings. The pharaohs of ancient Egypt is featured.
Would he have any idea what the... He would associate that with benevolence, though.
Yeah.
But he also would not find himself worthy to mention it, so he would just gesture... One of these is the helmet of all kings, the pharaoh of pharaohs, kings on the high. We are not worthy to wear such a thing.
Well, I'm worthy to wear one of them, and I want to put a random one on, but not the one that he pointed out specifically.
Roll me a d8 then.
One I pointed out is like the good one that helps us. It's like, we're not allowed to wear that. We're not good enough for that.
A 3. Okay. You put on this helmet. Well, no, you're holding this helmet. You putting it on.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
It's like a. It's like a.
This is a really bad idea. Don't do this. Doodah, doodah.
He's already evil.
Very hard.
Do my
She
counter
saw me
charm.
become more evil, and she's evil. So this is probably a good thing to her.
Two evils make a good.
Okay.
That's how it works. That is math. Yeah.
You put on this like ornate sort of. It's like this scarfed helmet, like around this sort of just a round bit of metal. You put it on, nothing happens.
How do you feel?
This one's trash, and I take it off and I throw it on the floor.
All right, 2 down.
I would also like to use my own extensive Oxford education to find out if I know anything of these objects.
Give me either a history check or an investigation check if you want to just look with your eyes. Anybody?
I am a trained historian. That is an.
Can I point out the ones that look vaguely Greek?
Sure, you can try to.
Can I divine sense the helm that? Sorry, I don't know how to pronounce the character's name. Rasmati.
Rotamenti.
Pointed out. Can I divine sense it?
What were you trying to? Oh, you're trying to the helm. Yeah, this one seems to be good. This is giving you a good vibes. Good vibes from that one.
Pass the vibe check. Let's go.
I'm American and I'm good enough to wear it, so.
You gonna try and put that one on?
Yep.
Okay, I need to send you a different PDF because it's a legendary item in there. Yeah, no, it's fine. Give me a moment. I'll send that over. Oh, or unless someone else can send him the Age of Antiquity PDF. There's
I can send you what it does.
Yeah.
I'm honestly debating on whether or not he would fight you to prevent you from putting it on, thinking that that is an insult to his people.
So,
but
Barlow, you're going across these things, and you're going past them all. These helmets. There's someone stands, and there's one that actually has a plaque in front of it that says, "A helmet of Hades." But it's missing.
We are good at our job.
Well, if we'd bothered to actually read the descriptions, this is after all a strange house of holding artifacts. This one says it is the helm of a Hades, and unless one of you has already pilfered it, looking at the girl, it's not here.
That's really rich coming from you, Englishman.
I'm not sure what you mean.
Pre-Empire, he doesn't know yet.
I know.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't take it, but now we know he's got the helmet. So I guess all that's left to do is track him down.
Sure.
Has he stolen this from Hades, or is this Hades reclaiming what he has lost?
And is it actually Hades getting this?
Mitch, what is the actual name of this item I'm looking up?
I think it's called the Helmet of the King.
Helmet of the King. Okay.
I think so. By the way.
And sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, so it's missing.
Is there a plaque that describes it or anything that shows a depiction of it?
Yes. There is. The plaque does describe it. It's a black horned helmet in a late Bronze Age style. Sorry. Are you looking to locate object?
I would like to do that, yes.
Okay. Could you drop locate object in the chat so I can...
I will, yes.
Read it.
There it is.
Okay. Okay, so check. You're getting a ping for it in the Great Hall behind you.
I know where it is.
How do you know such things?
He can read maps. He probably just looked at the map.
Well, for the same reason that I could put on this helm.
Because you wear a size 5.
I don't know how to take you serious, old man.
Well, if only William Shakespeare had half the wit.
So.
We need to go this way, though. If y'all follow
Let us proceed.
Okay. As you guys step out of the... you're gonna stealth? Okay, give me a stealth check. Or anyone else stealthing?
I'm gonna cast invisibility on myself.
Sure, you can do so.
I think I will do the same. Invisibility.
And I will do this with advantage because of my features.
A well-known thing
Thank
all
you for
bards
stealth.
from William Shakespeare's era could do. Become invisible.
And hate.
Because they're overshadowed by Shakespeare.
Yeah.
Double 19.
Metaphorically and physically is invisible.
I found what it's called. I'll send it to you. It's called the Keprish of Karnak.
That's the one, Keprish of Karnak, sorry.
Oh, I've been around and...
But as you progress out, from the balcony overlooking the Great Hall, you see the lights, the electric torches, the lanterns of weird futuristic light start flickering. And the room is beset by a more magical light, as it seems like the shadows around your eyes, to the corners of your eyes, begin to thicken. Not necessarily blurring your vision, but it's just a sense of evil. And as you look out, you see below you, standing over an unconscious body, in front of the great statue of the Triceratops. It's Sir Isaac Newton with this helmet on, chanting in an ancient language that one of you actually understands, because it's ancient Greek. Yeah.
What's he saying?
He is saying, "I give my body to bring you forth, Skorzak, to reap this world and bring it back onto the throne of Hades. I will endeavor to bring your power forward, and I give you this sacrifice of this mortal from this realm to make new and freeze time in your image. And flames erupt around them. So, I need everybody to roll initiative. And I would like to know... I'm
going early.
So some of you are invisible.
I was like, yeah, rolled a 19. That's really good. And then 2 of you get 22s.
Natural 20 for Rataminti.
I was like, oh, nice. I got a decent roll, and I'm third last.
I rolled a 1.
Classic rogue.
No, I get everybody else in position before I strike.
Yeah, that's what you need. Going first as a rogue isn't always great.
I get advantage with my initiative rolls because of quick draw.
Quick draw, McGraw.
It's a good thing I do too. Let's.
Better.
There we go.
Okay. So if you guys go back to the first floor, the ground floor map, you'll now see that you've been placed on it.
We would have been around the staircase, right?
You're above right now, so technically you're on the second floor. So
Yeah.
But you're
Sure wish we had a rifle right now.
and I will get your mummy out. Well, and the dog. If me too, so I do this.
Or a Maxim gun. That'd be an ending part of this. Have a Maxim gun just spraying down Sir Isaac Newton from above.
Slinger would be great right now. Has anyone got a piece of rope and a rock? I'll take him down.
Yeah, David and Goliath.
I knew David.
Goliath was a dick, though, huh?
Very, very large. Just a really big man. Very arrogant.
He only had one thing, and it'll be fine. But if you just kept harping on that one thing he had, get a personality.
What, you want some cheese? Do you want some cheese?
Okay.
Yes.
So any of you can place yourselves on the top area here. Like anywhere along the top, you can be. Where it's like that pinned outline. We'll quickly turn token movement block off so you can move yourselves freely, and then we'll get this going in just a tick whilst I get it up on screen for everybody else.
Really, you're gonna hide behind me?
I'm actually behind a door.
I know, but it's like you ran behind me. I'm like, yep, okay, it's fair. I am a stalwart servant who is not afraid of evil.
But also rogue.
Also not wearing armor.
You're also behind a wall there. It's a glass wall,
Yeah,
but it's a
I
wall.
know. But I'm
Also, Ruby
Yeah, bro,
hiding
you
behind
can't-
Lake. Is what's different from the normal campaign.
It's on brand.
More things change, the more they stay
Okay.
the same.
So
How far is it down from where we are to the floor below?
it is 20 feet.
Okay.
I think no,
probably
12
make
feet. 12 feet. It's 12 feet. Oh, we'll go 15, so it matches the numbers, right? We'll go 15.
It's a public building. It has high ceilings.
Yeah. It's like 4 stories to the roof. Like,
Yeah.
it's a big building. But with this in mind, at the top of the initiative order, we'll get back to that in a moment. But as he erupts in flames, the newly formed Skorzak looks at the giant skeleton of the Triceratops and goes, "Come forth, my minion!" And the Triceratops and then instantly falls apart because it's a skeleton and it wasn't held together by anything, and most of it is actually polystyrene. So,
Somewhere
Rotamenti,
Darcy's going,
it's your go.
If we're going by dexterity tiebreakers,
Oh no, sorry,
then I would be second.
it's actually Samuel Scotland. Samuel Scotland, you are up first in the initiative order.
All right. Let's see here. What can I do?
What
How
can
far
you
away
do?
is-
I was looking at the hit points. I'm like, man, somebody's got a lot of hit points. Oh, that's my thrall. Right.
So to get down, you'll need to go to where the staircase symbols are, or jump.
Okay. All right. So
You're a pirate.
how far down is it?
About 15 feet, we said.
About 15 feet.
Rated R.
Okay. All right. I'm going to just run for the stairs then.
Okay.
It's gonna be.
Each square is 5 foot, so.
30, but would I be able to get past everybody or no?
Yes, I think you would.
Okay, that's 30 there. 35, 40, I believe is my movement speed.
Yes, you have a movement speed of 40.
Yep. So I'd be able to make it to there, and then I'm gonna dash down. So that would be 15 feet down the stairs,
Yep.
and then 5 and 15, 20, 25, right?
Yep.
Alrighty. And that thing is dead then, right? All right.
Yes, it's just the one individual at the back of the room that you're after.
Alrighty. Sounds
Let's
good.
beat the shit out of Sir Isaac Newton.
This situation really evolved.
That's it. I'm just gonna draw my saber or my
Cool.
cutlass and get ready for a fight.
Rotametti, your turn.
Rotaminti is going to start making his way towards the stairs, which is awkward because there are people in the way. But his thrall's going to go with them, so they're both going to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I guess I can just get to the front of the stairs and get right in the way here. And he is going to gesture down towards Kozak. One who would be servant of Set, face the judgment of the Pharaoh. He's going to cast Eldritch Blast as he just waves his hand forward, and locust swarms of, like ethereal locust swarms, just surge out and down at him.
Yeah. Nice. Go for it. Because of the height, you can do it at advantage as well.
Sweet.
With
advantage.
Is the champion just rushing down?
The champion has to stay within 10 feet of me, so they are just moving along with me.
Okay, no worries.
First hit there is 24.
That hits.
For 10 points of force damage.
Ooh, very nice.
Second hit is a miss.
Sad.
And that is his turn, as he doesn't have any further movement.
It is now Skozak's turn. He moves forward 10, and then he pulls out this whip that just, like Balrog style, illuminates with fire, and he whips it towards Samuel Scotland. Which, with a 32, hits.
Oh my goodness.
32.
And deals that much slashing damage, and fire damage on that as well. But either way, you then feel the whip tug. And you fail, so you are pulled towards him. You also take an extra 3d6 fire damage. So you take 16 fire damage. You're fighting a god, guys. Happy fucking Halloween.
All right, so did my wounds track all right then?
If you need to add the 16 yourself.
16. Okay.
But then he's gonna make 2 more attacks on you.
Jesus. He is a god. He made a man disappear.
I'm in danger.
That's a natural
That's a
20.
natural 20.
Well, thanks for participating, I guess.
I hope you enjoyed the roleplay part. You will be taking no more part in the combat bit.
Basically.
Please.
Wait, how close is... Oh, 20 HP left.
All buccaneers.
No shot.
Erased from existence.
Shot.
Is this also with fire damage?
This man is regretting
Well,
rolling high on initiative.
There's another 20, like 4d6 coming in here.
It sucks to be you.
As you guys see, Samuel Scotland pull out his saber, run towards Skorzak, and then this just gets taken to the legs with the whip, pulled towards Skorzak, who then pulls out a longsword and just stabs him twice, and he goes over and immolates as Samuel Scotland goes down dying. That is Skorzak's turn. Edward, over to you.
Holy shit.
Right. Well.
Can't even do anything.
Holy shit! It's the answer. Yeah.
I would like to call out.
Wait.
What is one question that would get you different answers at different times and yet would still be correct? And cast confusion on him.
Okay, go for it.
What time is it?
What time is it?
Shush.
What does it cost to expend a charge from this helm?
You do that when you're dead.
Can you do that when you're dead?
What, I've been able to do it as a reaction is my question.
Oh, I don't know. Let me check.
Because I'm trying to look at it, and it doesn't say. It just says you have to expend a charge.
It'll probably be an action.
I think it's an action, but double check. Magic items.
It doesn't say that it'll be an action.
Ways detailed below, but it doesn't say it costs an action, bonus action, reaction, or whatnot.
Oh, that's annoying.
Yeah.
It also says it requires attunement. We didn't attune to it, so.
Yeah, I'm waiving the attunement thing.
Okay, that's fair.
Because you're all magically in a like reanimated museum pieces.
Cardboard cutouts come to life.
So does that mean whenever
Because if so, I would. If you allow it, I would use the gain the temporary hit points, which is 5d6 plus 3.
Doesn't say. You know what? Roll me a dexterity saving throw, and we'll see if you can do this fast enough.
Dexterity save.
But Skorzak failed? No, he succeeded. He succeeded the saving throw.
By one.
By one.
He just answers, "What time is it?"
Sorry, I gave him a hint.
Yeah. Yeah. You know what? With a 24, I will say you can have.
All right. Cool. 5d6 plus 3.
Let's see if that helps. Does that mean whenever Samuel Scotland was getting stabbed to death, we didn't see blood, we just saw like bits of foam coming out from the sword?
Yes.
Because he's just a mannequin?
Yeah.
That's 18 points of health.
So take that off of. Are you within HP with the damage he dealt? He dealt. He succeeded by 2. So yes, you'd have 11 HP left, right? No, sorry, 13 HP left.
18 plus 18 minus 2 would be 16.
Oh, 16. So you're on the HP.
Yep.
60 wounds, sorry. So if you correct that, you are still up. I'll also have to take the prone effect off it.
Oh boy.
I think if Samuel Scotland is a mannequin made of like foam and stuff, I reckon.
Is that the end of your turn?
Phaedon's probably made of marble.
No, I was waiting.
No worries.
I'm also going to give Bardic Inspiration to Phaedon. So you have 1d8 to roll additional stuff.
The blessings of my ancestor Perseus. I accept these.
Yeah, in fact, I'm just going to start reciting the mythology of Perseus.
Just
start reciting the Iliad.
Yeah.
There you go.
Here is the story of Theseus and the Minotaur. Okay. Okay, so teleport. How far can it? 120 feet into an occupied space. Okay, so at the end of your turn. Is it the end of your turn?
I think I might try and hide a bit. Like, maybe if there's a pillar or something over there. Well,
Sure.
I don't know what the
I would say in the corners there might be a pillar, supportive beam, etc., etc.
I thought you were invisible.
You are?
No,
No, because he cast a spell, so he's no longer invisible. It's not greater invisibility.
Not yet, anyway. And that's me done.
Okay. So Skorzak's going to take a legendary action to teleport 120 feet. To right about here. He is now next to the little girl.
But I'm greater invisible.
Oh, well, okay. He's next to the little girl, but he doesn't know that.
Yes. I just see a dog there.
Yeah, the dog's over here to the left. That's the demon, the death dog.
Oh.
It's described as a death dog on this.
Wait, it's got 2 heads. It's only one away from Cerberus.
So cute.
That's very true. Okay, Grover, your turn.
Right. I take out my Schofield. I'm gonna say.
Oh, it's a Colt. I think it's a Colt Navy. Actually, this stylized because it's a long barrel. It's a long barreled thing. It's like because this is a custom.
Schofield's got a pretty long barrel, but whatever. Doesn't matter. Yeah, take that out and just how do you fucking do this class? There's so many rules for this class.
Give it to you 2 weeks. Go.
I'll just shoot him.
Sure. Go ahead and shoot.
When in doubt, point and shoot.
When in doubt, point and shoot. I think I will expend a grit point on something I know I can do, but I just need to find what it is.
Sure.
Give me a second here. Oh shit! I could have helped. I could have helped Samuel with the thing.
I mean, we only just met. It's okay.
Yeah, but you're a good patriot, so. Where the fuck is it? It's a thing. It's a thing here.
Lambert, you're on deck after this, so be ready.
Oh, fuck it. I'm just gonna attack. I'll do it later. So just a regular attack.
Oops.
Hold on.
Ooh.
Ace in a hole. Ace in the hole. Spend
Okay.
1 grit point, and I can.
Sure.
No, hold on. There's so many things. Okay, it doesn't give me a reroll. It just adds my wisdom modifier, which won't help. So,
No, it won't.
Second attack. That hits.
That does hit.
Cool. Yes. So just regular damage there. 7. And yeah, I'm gonna move. Is there a door next to me to the bathroom?
Yes.
Because there's the bathroom right next to me. So is
Oh
there
no,
just a
no,
door?
that's on the floor below. That's the floor below.
Oh shit.
So behind, next to you is the like glass window of the mysterious item room.
Got it. Got it.
Mysteries of the ancient world.
Right. Okay. Yep. That's about all I got on me. So
Okay.
just like pam pam, and I wait.
Finish it on.
I'm going to rush forward and stand here, right in front of the death dog. I'm going to bring up the shield in front of me and say out loud, Iazak, Nyoton, gaze upon my shield and fear me. And I'm going to use Gaze of the Gorgon again, and he's within Medudad, so he needs to make a DC 17 charisma throw or be petrified. If he succeeds, man's frightened of me.
Okay. Make that save.
I don't know how to make him do that.
Okay. What does he have as a plus to those? Will you say charisma?
Yes.
He's fine.
Okay, but he is frightened of
He's
me.
immune to fear.
Okay.
Sorry, bud.
It's all good. It was worth a shot.
He just smiles, and the smile like electrifies with flame as he glares at you, and he goes, "A worthy challenge."
That I am, and I am going to take the rest of my movement to get just right here. Actually, I'm gonna go here.
Okay, sure.
And that's the end of my turn.
Elizabeth, there's a big scary man in front of you.
Well, you know, it's like when my papa gets mad at me and, you know, locks me in the root cellar. So I'm pretty much used to this. My dog, technically he's supposed to have his own initiative, but I don't know how to do that. So can you just go
he is on his own initiative.
He is?
Yeah, he's on 10. He's the one after you, technically.
Damn it.
But we can make him go now.
Could I hold my action and then until my dog moves
You're next to each
into-
other in the initiative order. Just go.
Thanks.
Okay.
Okay.
Just do it.
I would like to move the death dog to the east 3 spaces, so he's on the other side of Skorzak. But I can't. I don't have. Thank you. Yep. And then I'm going to tap his shoulder, even though I'm all invisible, and cast Polymorph, which will then. He has disadvantage on the saving throw because my dog is in the way, and I will try to turn him into a slug, but I am unable to. I'm targeting him. I don't know how to put. I don't know how to just do it. How do I do the spell?
I think I just make the saving throw.
Okay. And my
okay.
save is 8 + 9, so 17, and he has disadvantage. Wisdom save.
Wisdom. What's the DC? 19.
17.
Oh, okay. So yeah.
Is that an attack? If she's made, is it an attack? You get advantage.
No,
Because
he's
I'm
doing the
fine.
save.
Yeah, it's he does a save.
It's not a spell attack. No, it's
Oh, okay. Never mind then.
he's forcing a DC save. Good looking out though.
All right. Well, he saved. I dropped my greater invisibility because that was concentration. Did I drop it? Because polymorph is also yes. Polymorph is concentration.
Yep.
Okay. Then I'm just going to go. Whoops. So sorry there. And I'm gonna try to just move back over here.
He's gonna take an attack of opportunity
Yeah,
on
of
you.
course he is. Of
Yep.
course he is.
Hold on, I think I have something here.
And I think my dog stopped that.
I use covering fire, so I guess I'm just fan firing the 6-shooter. Any creature within 60 feet who makes an attack on like a friendly other than me, I spend 1 grit point. They have disadvantage on the attack roll.
Okay.
I can do that without the grit point if you like.
You could.
Yeah, I
was gonna
can.
say, he's a hot. He definitely has protection.
Yeah, I have protection.
That's good. Cool.
So who's doing it?
I'll do it. I'll put the shield in front of his attack as he tries to swipe at the little girl.
Okay, so it's a disadvantage.
Disadvantage. 2 more nat 20s.
Also, my AC is 14 now because of the
Okay.
Didn't matter.
And
Doesn't
I would
matter.
like to. Can I do shield?
I
don't think it's-
so he hit you
I don't
for
think it
24
matters.
right now.
Okay, all right then. I'll just accept my fate.
The second I saw his attack roll, I'm like, so he's got a 1 in 20 chance to miss me. Some of us don't have AC.
You take 13 points of fire
Ow.
damage as he with this flaming sword. Is that the end of your turn, Elizabeth?
Yep, that's it.
Is the dog doing anything else?
Yeah, he can attack, and he has the statistics of a direwolf, so he would like to bite.
Okay.
It's gonna do the most damage any of us have been able to do.
Does
and
it back attack?
I was just trying to look that up right now.
He hits.
Yeah, get him!
Hey.
I'm looking it up right now. Sorry.
Sick him, doggy.
partially resisted, but if I remember, it makes a Constitution save on him.
Yes, he has to.
Oh, damn.
So Skorzak goes prone as the dog just nips at his ankles.
You do have back tactics, so you may want to take a crit.
All right, let me see if I crit. I did not. It's okay.
So Skorzak goes prone. Nice looking out, doggo. Is the dog moving or is it staying there?
He's staying there. Good job, Arthur.
Dive on this like a cheap suit. She's gonna leap from the shadows, her Psycha and daggers out. She's gonna try to plunge both of them into this guy while he's prone.
Nice, go for it.
Rogues love
prone targets. Yeah, this is perfect for you.
All right, so here's the Illyrian Sika.
Or Samuel.
I'm hurting down here.
25.
That hits.
All right. Damage is that
Plus sneak attack.
I'm getting there. I'm
Yeah,
getting
nice.
there.
Oh,
I'm not used to this.
chunky 15.
I'm not used to this confangled. How do I roll? Effect. There we go. Whoop. No.
So
I wasn't targeting him. I'm sorry.
You apply
you're supposed to do that before you attack.
You apply it to yourself and then attack, and it will do the damage.
Oh, I'm sorry. Well, I'll roll 5d6 for you here.
Yeah.
Those were some.
26 points of damage.
By the way, does he have a shield on?
No, he has a sword and a whip. Yeah.
Okay. Well, in that case, his AC is reduced by 1.
Yep.
And now I'm gonna attack him again with my Parazonium.
Let me just check. Let me see if I can bring his AC down. Yep, I can.
Offhand. 24.
That hits.
Oh, that's definitely not what's supposed to happen.
You did it with sneak attack.
I did it with sneak attack that time. Wow, that sneak attack is garbage. Holy crap.
To be fair, it didn't really do anything.
With those two attacks, do I roll it again or do I take the highest? It says I could do it. It doesn't matter. All right. Back over here.
He took 9 damage, Mitch.
No, he didn't.
Oh.
He took no damage?
No, he took some.
Okay.
You feel like the weight of your daggers did not fully penetrate in some areas.
They're not magical? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Is that the end of your turn?
Yes.
Cool. We're back at the top. Samuel! Ow!
All right. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and stand up.
Well, if you didn't hit 0, you never fell prone, right?
No, yeah,
That's
you never
true.
fell prone. You never fell prone.
Okay. So I'm gonna have to do that. I would go ahead and oh, hold on. Let's see.
Take a long shot with your flintlock and hit him from there.
Flintlock's in range.
Pretty. Okay, so 5, 10, 15, 25, 30, I believe is there. Yep, and then I'm gonna Misty Step bonus action.
Nice. Yep.
To there.
Sure.
And then I'm gonna Showstopper. 2 shots.
Okay.
Hey.
Yep. 2 shots close range.
Okay.
That's a 16.
You get
and a
advantage on
23.
both.
Advantage on both?
So you get advantage on both.
So that's 23.
There's a 23 for the first shot, which hits.
Okay,
You're not targeting, by the way.
Oh, all right. Yep. All right. I gotta control click that.
Yep.
All right. And then.
Having trouble with the headphones with the hat on, aren't you?
Yeah. Next one would be a 17.
Which hits.
All right. So that's 2, 12, 12 there. 7, 4. Actually, those shouldn't those be 10 and 7 actually? Because it should be +3 from the damage, right? For showstopper. See
yes, I don't think they're calculating your
damage. Yes.
Yeah, they're not calculating the +3. If you can go in and edit those guns so they do that, but yes, I will.
Yeah, I will. All right, yeah. So that should be 10 and 7 damage there.
Yep.
And then for bully, gonna have to make 2 strength saving throws.
Yeah,
or once per turn. Right. So it's 1 strength saving throw.
Yep.
Which is gonna be 8 + 4, 12 plus my dex, which is 5, so it's a 17.
17. He's prone. Does that give him disadvantage on this?
No.
No.
Okay. I'll tell you, this guy's pretty darn strong. It's a 19.
Okay. Well,
So he
then
succeeds.
nothing happens. Yep. So he's not pushed or knocked prone, but he was already prone. So. Alrighty. That's it for me, and I think I got 10 feet of movement and 1. So that's gonna be 5. Go there. Right.
Yep.
5. Oh, I can go there, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
He's
it doesn't provoke because of mobile.
Nope, it doesn't. He's also used his reaction this turn, but he's going to use a legendary action now to make an attack with his longsword at the dog.
No.
So
Disadvantage.
you giving him disadvantage?
Yeah.
Cool.
Arthur appreciates it. He's a good boy.
Arthur does, because that just saved him from a nat 20.
Fucking welcome. You are so welcome.
Even
What
so.
is it with you, Midge? The one-shots.
Because he wants to one-shot us.
It's in the name. It's in the name. No, it's true. I statistically roll above average in one shots. When both player and DM. It's scary. Never put me in a one shot. Okay.
You made this one shot.
Okay. Romantetti.
Yeah, the awkward movement. Everybody managed to get in my way here. He's going to have to dash 30 feet to get to where he is, and then he's going to move around and basically move next to the little girl. His thrall's going to follow along after him. But as he gets into this position, his bonus action is he has literally nothing to cast. So this is his turn. It's just running in over here and getting into position.
Okay. Where do you want the champion?
The champion is dashing. It would move to engage.
Okay.
Because it is there is a threatening target towards the thing it is. It's orange to protect and it can reach it.
Cool. Cool.
But it ran to get there.
That's the champion's turn, yes?
Yes, because it dashed like I did.
Cool. Skorzak's turn. Okay. Skorzak is surrounded, and Skorzak is going to... Let's deal with the dog first. Or do I Horn of Hades? No, I'll save that.
No, use that on the dog.
Disadvantage. Because he's attacking prone, he's already disadvantaged.
They're already disadvantaged.
Fuck. Well, I hit the dog anyway. How much health is the dog meant to have?
Statistics of a dire wolf. A dire wolf has
I haven't used a dire
37.
37 hit
Okay.
points. Yep.
Okay, so this has the same health. Cool. He's then, after that first attack, going to try and stand up. Does that provoke an attack of opportunity?
No.
Okay.
Only when he moves.
Cool.
It's only when you leave the
It's
area.
only when you leave the area. Okay. And he's gonna just attack the dog again with the...
He still has disadvantage.
Oh, you're giving him disadvantage. Okay, so I'll roll that again.
Not that it's gonna matter.
Yeah, it still hit the dog.
Again, stopped of fucking nat 20.
I think the dog's dead.
Dog's alive. And getting annoyed with this, he's going to use his whip on you.
On me?
Yeah.
Okay.
I take it
I
this
get a
is...
+1 bonus to my AC.
This-
Adaptive defense.
You're currently selecting the champion whenever you target it.
Yeah, no, I've changed that.
Is the-
I've changed that.
Also, the champion is targeting me.
Yeah, that was why.
That's what I
said
did
that.
it. Yeah, I realized.
Yeah.
Okay, the whip. That hits 32.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, no.
Are you sure?
I don't give that guy disadvantage.
Cool. You take this much slashing damage.
Cool,
and
cool,
then
cool. Thanks for all. That's
this-
cool.
And this much fire damage. So you'll have to add the fire damage manually. And
yeah.
then I need you to make a strength saving throw, or be pulled towards him, or past him in this case.
Hold up. Hang on a moment. I receive an addition. No.
I think your Olympian background might give you advantage on this.
Yeah, I know it does. But I'm wondering if I also get a +1 to the bonus of the roll. Spell ability would grant you advantage on an attack roll. I currently would have advantage on an attack roll because I'm within 5 feet of an ally, but that also gives me a +1 bonus to my strength, dex, or con modifier. So I should get an extra +1 and advantage.
Yes.
On, what was it, a strength save?
Yes, DC 20.
Hey, fuck you!
You
whip.
feel it pull, and then you just pull back, and the snarled face of Skorzak just... I was right, you are worthy.
Yeah, so I'm going to use my adaptive defense. So I now have +1 bonus to my AC against him, and a +1 bonus to my attack rolls against him. Yeah, that's pretty good.
Okay.
Oh, I'm also going to attack him with my reaction, because he forced me to make a strength or dex save.
Go for it.
So I'm going to attack this motherfucker. Am I targeting him already? Yes, I am. So I now have, I think, a +2 to my attack.
Mm-hmm.
Adaptive defense and Olympian athlete. Yeah, I do. And do I get advantage here? Yes, I do, because of phalanx. 23 to hit. And...
That hits?
Bonus to roll on damage or no? Sorry, look at a second. No, no bonus on damage.
Yep.
6 damage.
Nice.
It was something.
Yo, we'll take those. We take those.
Okay. Barlow, your turn. Actually, Barlow, give me a quick perception check.
Okay. $13.
Okay. You see, like, down in the Great Hall, surrounding the Guardian that you've been told about, there seems to be a ring of fiery letters, which I will now mark on the map. Make of that what you will.
Yeah, I don't think we're supposed to kill him through arms, guys.
Is there still somebody in the center of that?
Yes, the Guardian. He's on the floor unconscious.
Ah.
He's not on the map because it would not fit on the grid properly.
And how big is said Guardian?
So he's a man.
Like,
Human man, wearing a blue overalls. Looks nothing like Ben Stiller. I promise.
Okay, then I will... Gonna see if this... No, this is a silly idea because I already know this isn't gonna work, so let's not do this thing. Let's instead cast Greater Invisibility upon myself.
Okay.
And I'm going to run down here, so it's what, 15 to go downstairs?
Yep. 15 to go downstairs?
20, 25, 30, and I am currently Greater Invisibility.
Sure thing. Okay. Okay. His stuff is refreshed. So at the end of your turn, Skorzak's going to take a legendary action. I have lost my book to see what he can do. It's got teleport, burning hands. Yeah, he's gonna teleport.
And we get attacks of opportunity against him for that.
It's a teleport. It's not a move. And he is going to appear here.
No, he doesn't have to do that.
Okay. Grover, it's your turn. He's in front of you.
Cool. I don't have to aim now.
Fan the hammer, McCree. Excuse me. Now it's Cole Cassidy.
It's that one that doesn't have the name anymore.
It's Harnoon.
Yeah, that's that one. Yeah, no, I'm just
45.
going to.
It's Cowboy Matt Mercer. No.
Yeah, no, I'm just going to attack with my gun. Now, the one thing is I did hit him last turn, which now means that my critical scale is 20 to 19.
Yes.
So it goes down every time I hit consecutively.
Correct.
So.
Can we just expect to hear the ping every time you hit him? Consecutively, like ping, ping.
It's not
ping.
in grand, sadly. That
okay,
hits.
So that's another hit. So that goes down to an 18.
Yep.
One. Something big happens when I crit. That's what.
Oh, yeah, you're in range of that.
Yeah, I know that rule. Okay, and next one. Please don't miss. Come on.
20.
Well, it still hits. 17.
Yep.
Jesus. Oh, that was not. I didn't mean to do that. I was going for another attack. So,
okay.
Well, it's consistent. Yeah, I'm gonna use another grit point. I'm gonna do a dodge roll.
Sure.
Which means I can immediately move 10 feet without provoking an attack of opportunity.
Correct.
So Grover just
This is literally
bam, and then
this is the Cassidy's flip backwards away from somebody. This is when you throw the grenade.
Yeah. Move.
Yeah, and then that was 5, 10. That was 10. Good move there.
Okay.
That's all I got. And because I can do that, I'm loading while I move because I can use my movement action counts as a loading action as well.
Yes. Phenidon.
Who needs ammo?
Yes.
It's a track ammunition.
Well, I guess we're. Is he basically on one side of him is a wall and the other side is like the ledge?
Correct.
A glass wall.
Glass wall. Okay.
Yes.
I'm gonna move to here, and then I'm going to place my spear like across my shield.
Yep.
Close my eyes and say a small prayer to Zeus, asking him to power my arm.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna pull back my arm, and my spear basically looks like it's turning into a lightning bolt, and I'm gonna throw a lightning bolt at him.
Yeah. Sure.
So he needs to.
The spell lightning bolt. Yeah.
Yes, the spell lightning bolt. I don't know what he has to do for his
dex save, I think, right?
Yeah, it's a dex save, but I don't know what my.
I think it's 15.
Okay, well, if he beats a 15, then I get to
Wait,
do
no.
some damage.
What was the DC for the freezing people?
17.
We'll go with that.
Cool. That's even better. I like it.
He fails, but he's going to burn a legendary resistance.
Okay, well then he takes a bit less damage. It is.
If you roll it, and then I'll apply the damage to him.
8d6 damage.
Still a good amount of dice.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One more. You have to do this manually. That halved.
Wow. Oh, half.
Made
Wow.
up for the really bad sneak attack.
If that was the exact, he'd be on a round number and it would have been perfect. But now I've got to half it. down.
So 32 down to go to 16.
Yes, 16. 80. 93 wounds. Nice.
Maybe bigger.
Is that the end of your turn?
I'm a fighter, aren't I?
Yes.
I'm going to use not second wind, the other
Action
doodad.
surge.
Action
surge. I'm going to action surge.
Sure.
And Zeus again, and I'm going to do it again. Because yeah, why not?
No.
Don't think you can action surge a spell.
It's not a spell.
Is
I
it?
can.
You can?
It's the Aegis, the shield.
Yeah, it's
Well,
the
the answer is
shield.
yes,
Okay,
you can, but it's also an ability, so yes, you can too.
Go for it.
Like one of the cool things about Action Surge.
Yeah.
How many charges do you have left on that shield?
It is as many charges on this as my proficiency bonus, so I've used it this speed twice, and I can use it 2 more times.
Yep.
Okay. So that's another 2, 3, 4.
It's also
5,
giving him a
6,
+6 to his
7,
AC.
8.
It's a fucking amazing shield.
Yeah, it's dope.
Does he need to make another dexterity save?
He does.
Oh, that's just way worse.
Welcome to dice rolling.
Facts.
Well, he failed, so he's going to take all of that.
Yeah.
So,
That was better in a way.
115
Yeah.
wounds. Okay.
Yeah, it would have been.
He's a third of the way there, friends.
And then for my bonus action, I'm gonna do second wind. What is my fighter level?
9.
It's 9.
None of
So
you
I
are
do
multi-classed, so
9 plus a D10.
I made this simple on myself.
11 hit points back.
Okay, nice. Good turn.
Right. Thank you.
Elizabeth. I don't know why I'm doing a southern voice for you.
It's better than what I was doing. Question.
Have you seen the film VV Vitch? Like Witch, but with 2 V's?
Though, yes.
It's that.
Black Phillip.
Yeah, it's that accent. That's what you've got.
Well, it's okay. I'm 14.
Black Phillip.
So it is a glass wall in front of us. Like I can see
Correct.
through it.
Yes.
Great. So I'm going to cast Cloud Kill, and I'm going to cast it in a way that no one is going to get hurt. So I'd like to put it like, I don't know how to ping. But
You can draw with pointers. So right-click, pointers, circle, and then
pointers, circle, and it's a 20-foot radius. So I'd like to put it like.
and then
oh,
you
God.
should be
Oh,
able
geez.
to drag it in the once you've drawn it. There's a little white dot in the center, and you can drag that to.
I don't think there is a place you could put that without hitting friendlies. It's so big.
Very bigly.
But the problem is now it's covering the stair.
So, nobody's downstairs except for Samuel.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna
Yep.
do that. That's Cloud Kill.
Yeah.
Okay. What's the save on Cloud Kill?
It's
I think.
con save, and I would like. Can I move my dog next to him so he gets disadvantage on the save? I just can't
Be
move
in the
the
cloud
dog.
kill.
I don't care.
Dog. The dog
Okay.
will also need to make this save then.
That's okay.
She's evil.
Yeah, she is evil. I just want to check
Arthur's
something with
expendable.
Scorzak.
If possible, I'd like to put him on the other side of Scorzak, on the right.
I don't know if he can move through
He
an
can
enemy.
move through creatures and objects, but it has to be difficult terrain. But he has a speed of 50, so it's fine.
Yes, very fine. Sorry, the music track got me. Okay, cool. So it's a con save.
Yep. And he
Makes
has
it-
disadvantage.
Oh.
He has disadvantage because of my dog.
That's a 14.
So he does not make it.
He does not.
Okay, so he takes 5d8s. If I target him and
Yep.
roll, will it work?
Yep. Also make the save for your dog, please.
Oh, okay. 1 second. I don't know how to make a save for my dog, so I'm just
I,
gonna roll
I
a
can,
d20.
I can probably do it.
Oh, I
Oh no, that'll fine.
rolled.
Yeah, the dog's
he
probably
failed.
gonna die. So target the dog
That's
as well.
okay. I'm cool with that. That's great.
Target the dog as well, please.
That's not a problem. So 5d8s.
Dog have disadvantage for being on within 5 feet of itself?
So
Oh, that-
22.
okay. That didn't. That was fine. So dog is
Oh.
dead.
That's fine.
Dog's dead.
Dog's dead.
Dog's dead.
Yeah, 22.
What type of damage is this?
Poison.
Emotional damage. The
Poison
dog died?
damage.
No, hold on. Looking. Yeah, it's poison damage. Yep.
Okay. Fine. Cool.
And then bonus action, I would like to re-summon my dog, spending 3 sorcery points, and Arthur just shows up right next to me. Beep.
Okay, I need to re-find the fucking dog because I just deleted
Oh,
it.
I'm sorry. I should have maybe let you know that, huh? Sorry, DM. He's a good boy, though.
Dog.
Is he like a Cylon Raider? He comes back and he knows that he died in the exact way, so he's building upon it.
It's his
Your
job
loyalty
to
points
die.
are degrading.
Becomes a more effective death dog.
He gains an extra head. Now he is Cerberus.
Now he is Cerberus.
That implies that he's died before.
This is as the dog returns.
I pet him. Free item interaction. I pet the dog.
Cool. Penelope.
Question. The glass is still intact, right? Nothing's
Yes.
cracked it or broken it?
No.
This is awkward for her then.
Smash the fucking glass. Get it out of the damn way.
I have 1 action, you fuck!
So do I.
Do you think I could throw my dagger? He's resistant to it. Ah! Has he used his reaction yet?
No.
Yeah, I'm not risking that shit. 5, 10, 15.
Does the cloud kill remain as well?
It does for 10 minutes, and it's a 20-foot sphere, so how far down is the next
Yeah,
level?
it's downstairs as well.
Excellent.
It's 15 down, so.
I can't even get close to him to melee, so I'm just gonna have to
Shattering the glass. Yeah.
I'm gonna
caveman with 3D glasses on in the.
Well, I'm gonna bonus action for a 1 dagger at him.
Cool.
And try to get through break the glass, basically.
Okay.
If it'll crack it.
So he's basically gonna have what's it called, half cover, right now as a thing. So.
Well, that's okay because I have advantage. So. Splitting.
So you're
dagger
looking
attack.
to beat a 22 right now.
Yeah, I
and
think
you
I got
do. That hits. Roll damage.
Alrighty. Wah. Eat that, sucker!
Damn.
That was some better sneaking.
Because this time you were hiding behind me.
That's a fantastic hit. Is that the end of your turn?
No, I'm gonna use my main action to get up next to him, like right. You know what? No, he hasn't used his reaction yet. I'm gonna throw another dagger at him.
Yeah, I would also say that. I was also going to say that in front of him, all the glass panes for like 15 foot.
Yep, here goes another one. Oh, that should not have. It should also have been advantage. Sorry.
It's a natural one, but go for it.
No,
That
advantage.
hits.
7. Oh, there we
That
go.
hits.
All right, how do I turn sneak attack off?
It should have. Is it
It
automatically
should have
gone?
expanded when you used it.
No, you just put it
Okay.
back on yourself.
Just take it off.
Put it back on.
Nope, you put it on it again. Let me.
You just put it on yourself twice.
Hold on. Let
How do
me
I-
remove them.
On the combat tracker.
Yeah,
for the
you. I'm
combat.
sorry.
Ah, okay.
Vanity grounds.
So now just
All right.
roll. Hey,
Heavy
Getting red.
damage.
Nice.
And then-
Very good turn.
we
And
might
then,
not even have to get the night guard up.
Okay. Is that
We'll
your
move,
turn?
right about here.
Okay. Samuel.
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna use a bonus action to reload. Then I'm gonna step through if I can, so that would be 10, right?
Yep.
And then
You are in the
15.
cloud kill right now. Is it upon entering that they take damage, Ghibli?
Yep.
Or so?
It's if they enter this spell for the first time on any turn or starts its
Yep.
own turn there.
So you take. Make him make a saving throw.
Well,
Is he gonna
If I saw that damage him, I would have moved into it. I forgot that you're cutting the corners there. I'll stay there, and is that 10 feet? I'm afraid. Oh. No, 15. Shit. Here.
Just before you do anything, you're also targeting yourself, just in case you.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, because I was gonna Shit. Oh wait, is this glass panels? Can I move to here?
Yes, you can.
They were
They've gone.
smashed.
Yeah.
Okay, then I would move to there to stay out of the cloud kill, but still be within range of him. Then I'm gonna go ahead and use my action
for it.
to shoot twice, and I'm
Yeah.
gonna divine smite him.
Oh yes, Paladin coming out. Shotgun Paladin.
All right, so
I've been wanting to make a Paladin with a gun for so long. Like,
so that's gonna be.
It's fun. I've seen it.
But like, I'm gonna give you the handout I'm using for the gunslinger in case you don't have it, because there's like it has like 4 gunslinger classes, and one of them is literally a paladin with a gun. Like, it touches a gun and you can make it radiant bullets and stuff.
You can't smite with a range attack in default.
Yeah, it's technically a melee attack right now because of his bully ability. He's basically
You were targeting yourself.
You just killed yourself.
Oh, whoops.
Like I said, you were.
I forgot.
Misfire. Roll back.
I forgot to switch the target. That's all. So
Billy just walks up and
I'll
shoots
remove
himself
that,
in the face. in front of
I don't want to be here anymore.
Fear tactic, pong.
My life doesn't matter. I don't exist.
Out of curiosity, do we actually bleed?
I think we've established we just have
No.
foam coming
Okay.
out.
Does he bleed?
No.
Okay, so Roach.
None
your
of this is
helmet's
real or
fine.
matters.
No, Roach. Who put the helmet on? It was you, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. You don't need. I guess you don't need to worry about needing to eat people.
Well, there is a human down there, downstairs.
Eat him.
Yeah.
Good thing the blood bag has not been opened.
Undo your health damage as well, Shane, as well, because currently you're dead.
Yeah.
60 wounds beforehand.
Cool.
Yeah. That's
Nice
what I
hit though.
remember.
Very nice hit though.
Oh, I can't change it there. Okay.
Is that the end of your turn?
No. I have another attack.
Okay.
It's just not on yourself this time.
And then smite again, right?
Yep. Remember to target yourself to apply the smite and then do the attack.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Targets I got up. Don't want him targeted. Add the effect. All right. Untarget myself. Target him. And we're gonna do another. Oh, did he make his saving throw? Or we knocked...
sorry. What is it? It's a strength save.
Yep, 17 strength save. Gotta beat.
He's fine.
Okay.
Technically, that's his strength saves are rolling 6 lower than they should be as well. So
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
he has a plus 14 to strength saves.
Gross.
Oh.
Disgusting, actually. Funny enough.
Now it did. Okay. That off. Click him. I'm gonna do another showstopper.
Yeah, go for it.
That was damage. Whoops. Damn it.
It hits. I'll take that damage. It's fine. Nice hit. And he'll make another strength save, right?
Yep. Oh, that's once per turn. Sorry.
Oh, okay. Well, he made it anyway.
Alrighty.
It was close that time, though.
That would be it. That would be both my attacks.
Cool.
Yeah.
Romantetti.
Rotamenti is tired of this creature fleeing away from him, and it is a insult to his honor. He's going to step to here. He's going to place a hand on his thrall and say, "We shall not let this evil escape the wrath of Anubis." He's going to cast Dimension Door.
Okay.
He's going to move himself to right over here.
Yep.
Actually, right here. And he's going to drop his thrall right on top of this guy, right behind him.
Yep.
And that's his action.
So
his thrall is undead. I'm assuming it's immune to poison.
It is immune to poison, so the cloud kill doesn't matter.
Go. And I have to do this because I put this on my character sheet just for ease. But we're also going to make 4
prizes. I just dropped my drink on my soundboard. Go for it. It was the perfect soundboard alert as well.
That is a 19 to hit for...
There's a fucking brownie in my soundboard.
13. These should be
Coming for my
magic.
milk.
This should be magic damage. Shit, I gotta set that up.
Yes, you need to put magic in the.
Is it comic magic? I think.
Yeah.
Second attack.
So I'll make him take the full damage on that previous one.
Fuck, I don't remember. Where do I put the magic in it? Do I just put magic first?
Space.
No.
No.
It's a comma. The comma magic.
Oh, just comma magic. Okay.
Yeah, there's no space. Grammar doesn't matter. It's
Yeah.
Okay.
It's syntax that matters.
That's another hit. It's still partially resisting even with the magic in there.
Interesting.
And then the last hit. Oh, good. They all hit. It's wonderful. For another 13. Because I hit with the offhand strike as well, he takes an additional 2 points of damage. And if he was a creature that could bleed, he'd be bleeding right now.
Yeah, he can't bleed, unfortunately. But
hey, the thrall just tears into him with both ends of the blade.
Yeah, great job. Okay.
So how much damage was that total? 52 damage?
13 and 11 is 24, 39, 52.
Yep.
Good lord.
Dude, I want a thrall. Fuck this
Fucking
dog.
right.
That's his turn.
Okay.
Listen, this is a divine protector for him from Anubis.
Skulls
I just want to have all these characters on an adventure.
He takes damage. He has to make a save.
Okay, he doesn't take
Cloud
damage.
what?
He's immune to
He
poison.
still takes half.
He's immune to poison.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, he didn't take damage last time either. Sorry, friend. He blows on a horn. And anyone within 120 foot, there's no save on this, takes 68 thunder damage.
68 or 6d8?
6d8.
Okay, good.
Bye, Sam.
So you will take 22 points of thunder damage as the Horn of Hades.
Not having a good day.
Going to uncanny dodge that somehow.
As the Horn of Hades rings out and the souls of the damned scream in your ears, bursting your eardrums. I just want to make sure that there's nothing extra on the Horn of Hades. Okay, yeah, that's... also, anyone who fails... actually, quickly, you need to roll a... There isn't a saving throw given.
It'd be a con save if it's an effect like this.
You know what? I'm
If
going to
it's
make it a con save because also the effect of it is fucking hard. So but it's still a hard con save. So we're going to go DC 20.
I rolled a fucking 6. Literally nothing I can do about
Remember
that.
Samuel Scotland's giving you a +3, right?
I rolled a 6. It doesn't matter.
So anyone who failed is stunned for 1 round.
I have to roll.
How far is Samuel Scotland providing bonuses?
10.
Like how,
10 feet.
10.
Can I choose to fail my concentration check for cloud kill so it dissipates?
Yeah, you can drop it anytime. That's a free action.
Okay, it goes away.
Yep.
I didn't realize that he wasn't taking damage from it.
Oh god.
I had an advantage and a +1, and I still failed.
So, Rotaminti becomes stunned, and his thrall looks pissed.
Yep. Thrall doesn't stun.
He rolls a natural 20 and is not stunned.
Nice.
You know what? I'm gonna spend a grit and I'm gonna make another check on that.
Go for it.
It's a very low chance, but
No,
if
go
I
for it.
don't do that, I lose my bad medicine.
You lose your yeah.
my crit resets. So this is very important. It's really weird too because I was pretty sure I would have different con checks.
Nope, I don't get reliable talent until 11. Damn.
No, you do not want to save anyways.
That's the ability check. Yeah.
Right. Okay. So that is Skorzak's turn. Edward, are you stunned, friend?
I am stunned. I'm also just double checking how concentration works. I haven't had to roll that for a while.
If you're stunned, you're incapacitated. You immediately lose concentration.
Okay, so I'm visible.
Ooh, okay. I will remove... Oh, you've already done it.
Yep.
Grover! Are you stunned? I think you're stunned, right?
Yeah, best I got was an 18.
Cool. After your turn, he's going to take a legendary action and swing at the thrall. No disadvantage on this one, right? A hit.
That should not be a hit. That should be a miss. Its AC is 21.
Oh. Okay, then I'll undo that damage.
No, sorry. Why? Oh, sorry. I was looking at its initiative. Nope, that hits. That's an 18. That hits.
Okay, fine. Okay.
I'm tracking the damage separately because I can't do it on the character sheet. I got the damage.
Oh yeah. What's the thrall's HP?
It's 143. It's currently at 49 wounds.
Okay. It is. So Pheniodon, sorry, were you
Yeah,
stunned?
stunned.
Yep. Elizabeth, are you stunned?
I'm stunned.
Okay. Death Dog is also probably stunned. Actually, did the
He
Death
didn't make a
Dog-
save. I'll
so
do
we
it
would've-
right now.
We would have taken 22. Let's find out if the Death Dog is stunned. Death Dog is stunned. Hello, Penelope. Are you stunned? Yikes. Samuel Scotland. Are you stunned?
No.
Go for your turn then, friend.
Are you still alive after taking 20 damage?
Yeah.
Also,
you took 22 points of damage. How are you still conscious?
I'd be unconscious, yeah, but I wouldn't be stunned.
Oh.
Okay, so make me a death saving throw then.
At least he's not too stunned to try and save himself from death.
Okay, it's a death save success.
Success.
Rhodamenti, are you stunned?
I am stunned. My thrall is not stunned.
Okay. Then take the thrall's turn.
My thrall is going to, in protection of its master, continue to swing away at this guy.
This fucking thrall.
That is still getting partially resisted, but that's 12 points of damage.
Yeah, just
Maybe do magic before slash.
21 points of damage.
nah, it's something going on with it. It doesn't really matter. It can just manually apply it out.
That one will miss, and last attack for the round. That one will miss.
Wow.
But that's that was 21 and 12, so 33 points of damage to him.
Looking fucked up. Okay. It's Borzak's turn. He's gonna use his whip on Grover Elliott.
Why? I'm no longer stunned.
No, you're not.
Doesn't mean you're not a target.
I spent my last grit point and Dew's bullet time. He has disadvantage.
Bullet time?
What are you,
Bullet time.
fucking Nemo?
Does a 23 hit?
Cold McNeo. Really?
Perhaps?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Old Micciano had a farm.
You take 16 points of piercing damage and a further 7 points of fire damage.
Surprisingly limited.
And you must make a strength saving throw of a DC 20, which you fail.
Why do I not have a bonus to strength? I would assume
because you're an old man.
You're a dex-based old man.
Well, that's the weird thing is it shouldn't be dex based because everything's based on wisdom for this character. Like you get grit points based on wisdom score.
Yeah.
So you're a wise old man.
Weird, but I have almost no wisdom. Whatever. Go ahead. It's the weird.
Anyway,
tip to
you're
make.
pulled 30 foot this way, which
Okay.
drops you off the balcony.
Mm-hmm.
So 15 feet falling is how much damage?
1d6.
1d6.
1d6. So you fall and you take an extra 5 bludgeoning damage as you hit the ground, old man. Okay, and then Skorzak now gets to make 2 sword attacks.
That just sound like a mannequin just kind of clattering along the floor.
It's just a. As like the actual stuffing middle just lets some air out. Didn't even think about that. Yeah, it would. Oh, this has got a 10-foot range to it.
Great.
I mean, he's still going to attack the minion because it does been fucking him up. 13 points.
Okay.
And
64 or 62.
I think he's going to swing one round at Phineadon. Which misses. Damn.
Let's go.
That
Strikes the
backswing,
shield.
yeah, plinks off the shield. That is Skorzak's turn. Barlow, over to
Wait, he
you.
has a shield now?
No,
I've got a shield.
he's got a
Oh,
shield.
yeah, the shield.
So this thing with the fiery writing on the floor. Yeah, I'm going to delete it like I'm going to delete William Shakespeare's history throughout William Shakespeare's reputation throughout history, and I'm going to cast Dispel Magic at level 5.
Okay. You'll have to roll for this, I'm pretty sure.
If it's level 5 or lower, then it fails. It automatically succeeds, otherwise I have to roll.
Yes, I think you're going to have to roll for this.
Okay.
But go ahead.
So this is a ability check using my spellcasting ability. I can't give bardic inspirations to myself, can I?
No, I think that's
You
only a
can.
certain type of bard. Somebody correct me. I don't actually know. It's been literal years since I've been a bard.
It's a specific school of bard.
I think
Yeah,
so.
that's
I
what
think
I
it's
figured.
College of
Was it
Valor.
School of Narcissism.
It's College of Valor.
I'm Valor? I thought I was Eloquent.
No, I'm sorry.
No.
I think it's College of Valor that gets to give it to themselves.
Ah, right. No, they can
I
roll.
think it's high level College of Lore. Might be
Yeah.
that one.
One creature other than yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, well, here goes. Damn. 11.
Sadly, the magic's just too strong for you right now.
Okie dokie.
Yeah.
At the end of your turn, he's going
I'm
to take a
going to
look.
give Grover.
Oh.
Hang on. I'm going to give Grover a bardic inspiration.
Nice. At the end of your turn, he's going to take a legendary action. Teleport.
Hi.
Oh, now he goes there.
Grover, your turn.
How much movement do I need to get to the second floor with?
25.
I will do that then. I will use 25 to get back up to the second floor. Where does it spit me out at? Because that actually matters greatly.
Right. Either where you are or diagonally up one to the right. Or you can stand on the top of the stairs, and the stairs are like the 4 squares off of that.
Yeah, I'll do that then. Because I'm exactly 60 feet is my normal range.
Yes.
So yeah, you're over at the old man's. Just
Yeah.
Just going up, loading his pistol as he goes, and then with advantage for the first fucking time in this combat. This is my whole strategy is based around. Going to attack this one. So let's see if this works. Oh, 22 hits. Shit damage. Next one's another advantage check.
That hits.
Yeah. That would have been a crit if he hadn't stunned me.
Yep.
And then I would have been able to roll.
Yeah, it would have.
What was that? I would have been able to roll 4d8 extra damage on top of that roll. That's it. Because I it's not a fighter class. I don't get I don't get anything to get extra attacks. So.
Nope, sadly you do not. Phineadon, over to you.
I'm going to again grip my spear, place it on the shield, and call on Zeus's power to throw a lightning bolt straight at his face.
Okay.
DC 17 dexterity.
What's the... I believe lightning bolt hits 5 for either side, so you are going to hit your bard.
Is it?
Does it not?
No, it's only a 5-foot line.
Okay. I thought it hit either side of the line.
26 unless he passes his dex.
He's going to use a legendary resistance to do so.
Is that his third one or his second one? Do you guys remember?
I think third. I've made him use one.
One left. So it takes 13.
Yeah.
Looking fucking rough.
Good.
So-
I just want to add one thing because I just read this. With my bardic inspirations, if you use it and you fail the roll, you keep it.
Yes.
So use them.
I should have used it on the fucking con thing to stop being stunned, because you gave me it first round. I've completely forgot. What do I get? What do you give me?
Plus 1d8.
Oh, fuck. Okay, cool.
Oh, I could have used that for
Yep.
the stun thing. I was 2 away.
You had one.
I had one too. I
Yeah.
still have it.
Yep. Attack roll, saving throws.
Yeah, no, that's where do I want to move?
I mean,
now at least.
you could take the damage, run, or an acrobatics check, jump down there.
Yeah, I'm gonna take an acrobatics check
Sure.
and yeet myself to like here.
Or athletics. I'll let you athletics.
Either way, I should have an advantage because I'm an Olympian athlete.
Yes, exactly. The Greek god Adonis body just ripples in the electric luminescence of this museum. Go for it.
What's that? Like a dex save or a dex check?
Athletics.
Or can I do
acrobatics?
strength? Which roll am I doing?
Up to you. Athletics or acrobatics?
Strength. 17.
I'll let you have it. You're down.
Die. And yeah, I'm just gonna use how much extra? I think I got like that much extra movement. And that's the end of my turn.
Okay. At the end of your turn, gonna take a legendary action and swipe at Edward.
All right then.
29 to hit.
That misses.
I stopped then for a minute. I was like, sorry, what?
Yo, wait, what?
19 points of fire damage.
Okay.
This should be doing more damage than it is.
It's okay.
It's all right.
It should be 3d8 plus 8 slashing plus 3d8 fire.
Bygones are bygones and all that.
Who cares? It's fine.
I'll let you off. Because my coding shit, apparently.
It's not like you didn't almost kill one of us immediately on the first turn.
I did roll 2 natural 20s.
You've rolled 3 natural 20s. That's
Okay, Elizabeth.
Okay, so being a young, impressionable youth, I'm going to completely copy this Greek god in front of me, and I'm going to send my dog. Can he also make a jump down to
Sure.
here and attempt a acrobatics check for him?
Yes.
Thanks. You are a generous DM. You know, I don't think he makes it. He'll just take the damage. That's fine.
Let's just roll me another d20 luck. Let's see if the dog breaks its neck or anything.
Oh, Jesus! What's wrong with you?
It's fine.
Come, comrades, the fall is not that high. Oh fuck!
It takes 1 point of damage as it leaps down.
Okay. And then, so 5, 10, 15, 20. With his entire movement, he could go to the north of Skorzak.
Yes, you can.
Just one square
Boom.
right, one square to the right. So he's flanking with Edward. And then I'm going to move myself to here.
Yep.
And because he's on the ground, if I were to do like a lightning bolt as well, I wouldn't be hitting my Greek friend, would I? I would just be going over his head. I assume.
I would let... The Greek friend is covered in metal, is the only thing.
No, I'm not.
You've got a bronze shield, a bronze sword, and a bronze helmet. Okay.
My armor's linen, though.
Yeah, your linen armor.
And no pants.
What about your clasp?
Yeah, so it's what I would... Oh my god, he's been Donald Ducking it the entire time.
Imagine it, he's got like a waist wrapping, but he's definitely freeballing it.
The Linothorax has like this 6 inches of skirt on the bottom.
So we're just getting sneaky bollock every now and then.
Yeah. Yo.
No, every swing
the teenager keeps following him.
If you're short, you get a great view of.
Every swing of his sword is like a grandfather clock up in here.
I've never seen a man like this. You know what I mean?
It's 100% hairless. No, like
okay,
oiled to absolutely every bit.
You know
of
what?
Oiled bronze. Yeah.
Lambert, give me a D20 luck check.
Time Harch.
Oh shit.
I don't know if I want to roll high or low.
Bardic inspiration.
You're fine. You're fine. The lightning bolt can miss him.
So I don't know how to target him with a lightning bolt. I have him targeted.
Roll the damage and I'll roll the save.
Okay. He has disadvantage on the save because my dog.
It's your dog.
Because my dog.
Doggy dog.
It's
And
3 dog.
8d6.
Fallout 3?
Oops, wrong. Don't take that.
Topical reference for me. Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
roll
7,
damage.
8.
If it is the wrong game.
Same universe.
Did it come up?
Hasn't
No,
yet.
I'm mine at least.
You see it? Should I re-roll? It doesn't look like it.
Just tell
popped
me
up.
what the damage is.
It didn't. The
re-roll it.
dice went away. 33.
Damn.
Now I have a question about
So, before you
my
do anything-
empowered spell. Okay.
How would you like to do this?
Hey, let's go.
While I'm totally fawning at this Greek god that I'm just copying him and he's doing this lightning attack and I've just been watching him just throwing, praising some guy Zeus I've never heard of. And I send my dog down there and I just sort of look around at all of these people that I thought were definitely super weak and I just force the lightning from my hands. It arcs over him and just comes down onto this guy. And I want to be like, Arthur, please pick up that hat for me. I want that helm. As he dies.
Okay.
You are also blessed by Zeus, little girl.
So the lightning ripples through this individual, goes straight through the chest. The helmet tumbles off and scores that fires dissipate, and Sir Isaac Newton is left standing there and thumps down, destroyed. The fiery ring around the Night Guardian disseminates, and they come to consciousness, looking around at all of you, and they say, "The tablet! Did you get the tablet from the Waxworks Museum?" And that's where we're going to cut tonight's episode. So,
What came up must come down.
oh, thank you. Anyway, so without further ado, on that slide, yeah, you destroyed my cliffhanger, dude. With that cliffhanger, we're gonna end tonight's Halloween special as our group of unlikely models came to life and explored the ancient histories of the world. Join us maybe in the future for another episode of House of Time, but without further ado, all I've got left to do is to thank those people who have been playing with me tonight. I have had the wonderful Commissar Roach, DM Opal, DM Lake, Lord Lambert, JibblyJam, Mordred Viking, and Kinda Odder. I've been Midgeman. This has been the Component Cast. This has been our Halloween special. Have a very happy Halloween, wherever you are, and we will see you.
See ya, Chumbas.
Next time.
The
Bye-bye.
glory of Zeus.
Bye, everyone.
Bye. Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween.